101.7, the voice of the Bombers, Brad Hallworth, will join Coach Airy to talk about Mountain Home Bomber football coming up next on Classic Hits 101.7.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
At FMBC, we've been focused on community for over 100 years. To us, that means providing products and services that meet our customers' needs. It's that kind of community and customer focus that brought me to FNBC. Hi, this is Melanie Britt, and I'm proud to be a part of the FNBC Community Banking team right here in Mountain Home. I invite you to stop by and pull up a chair at our office, located at 102 Highway 62 East, to see how we can help you with your banking needs. You and FNBC, better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit American Safeguard Insurance of Mountain Home on the corner of Highway 62 and Cardinal. Insurance made simple.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas's team of over 2,000 employees has one mission: deliver reliable, affordable, responsible power to 1.2 million members across Arkansas. But closings of baseload power plants across America are making this tougher and tougher. We believe in intermittent resources like wind and solar, but the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. A balance of power game plan that includes every energy resource is a must to get that Friday night lights bright. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to the Coach Steve Airy Show here on Classic Hits 101.7. Matt Sharp filling in for Brad Hallworth, who's still trying to recover right now. We hope he gets to feeling better. But I am here with Coach Steve Airy, and it is a homecoming week. Mountain Home getting ready to take on Siloam Springs tonight, and we'll talk about that more later on this evening. But first off, Coach, welcome in. You're coming off a tough 45-13 loss at Little Rock Christian. First of all, just kind of give me your overall thoughts on that game a couple weeks ago.
You know, I thought we played well the first half, and probably should have got them off the field the first two series and made it a 17-10 type of game going into halftime. But we come out in the second half, and they found a few chinks in the armor and chipped away at it, and made a lot of big plays in the second half, especially in the run game. And they had tight end just wore us out. And anyway, I don't know. Like I said, 2 quarters wasn't too bad, and 2 quarters wasn't too good.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about your team on the offensive side in that first half. Yeah, and you know, you saw some good things out of your team in that first half. So did I. And one thing I thought, Cade Yates, you know, looked a little more comfortable in the backfield. And when Brady Barnett was at QB, he looked pretty good in the first half as well.
Yeah, both those guys are starting to get some snaps at quarterback, kind of doing 2 quarterback system. And they're both getting a little more comfortable. It's weird just going into summer. We really, they both had good summers, and then when the bullets start flying, sometimes, I don't know, lights are too bright or something. But they're starting to get acclimated. They're playing better. Both of them are.
Well, leading up to the game, all the talk was about Christian's quarterback, Walker White. He has some good plays, both with his arm and his legs. He found his tight end at some key times. But to me, the running game was what really impressed me about them. Ronnie Inoki, over 100 yards in that first half. And it's one thing that impressed me about him was the patience that he showed in that backfield. Yeah,
he was a tough kid. Their offensive line wasn't very big, and not overly impressed looking at them. But boy, they played hard. They were really physical. That was the thing that jumped out at me at the end of the night, was how good the offensive line was. And that kid stuck everything up in between the tackles, and he ran tough. Mm-hmm. I mean, he saw everything, and he's a good little runner.
The first scoring drive, you had that deep pass play, and that was key play. And then for the rest of the drive, it seemed like that was a confidence builder for your team, especially with the plays where the quarterback either kept it, fake the handoff, or just hand off to the running back, and they both found some good plays and some good gains on the ground in that drive.
Yeah, we the key word there is it made some plays,
mm-hmm.
And at the end of the night, when we got on the bus, one of the things that jumped out at us was there was a lot of plays we left on the field, dropping balls and stuff of that nature. But anyway, yeah, we put together a good drive where we made plays, and you cash in when you make good plays. So we killed ourselves on our fair share, and that's the thing we got to get cleaned up.
We talked before about the game, how heavily Christian was penalized in their game against PA, and it looked like that trend continued. Maybe not as much of an extent against PA, but it still seemed like that they were still heavily penalized quite often. How big was that for keeping you guys in the game, especially in that first half?
Oh, penalties are a backbreaker. They're a mistake, and every time you commit one, it's a mistake, and it is big in keeping us in the game. I mean, you're behind the sticks most of the time, especially on the offensive side, and keep sticks rolling for us. And I know they had a big face mask penalty and some things that helped us out. So yeah, it definitely helps when the other team's helping you get down the field.
Well, we're going to take a break, talk more about the last game against Little Rock Christian a couple of weeks ago, as we continue here on the Coach Steve Airy Show on Classic Hits 101.7.
We don't expect you to call a banker to fix your leaky faucet, just like no one expects you to be an expert in the home buying or selling process. That's why you have a realtor. When you hire a professional realtor like me, Kim Conan with Southern Breeze Real Estate, I work for you to ensure you are appropriately priced, correctly marketed, and get your home sold in a timely manner, allowing you to focus your energy on what you're best at. Kim Conan, Southern Breeze Real Estate, 425-8868.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Arkansas, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent James Boyette at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent James Boyette is ready to help you save at Mountain Home. Call James today at 870-425-4540. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Farewell complications, later stress, goodbye business hours. Want a new level of banking convenience? Say hello to the Arvest Go mobile banking app from Arvest Bank. With Arvest Go, you can deposit checks, pay bills, log lost or stolen debit cards. You can even pay people directly with just a tap. Arvest Go lets you bank virtually anytime, anywhere, and it's only from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities. Arvest Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time to kick off Red Kettle season with the Salvation Army Red Kettle Cook-Off. The Red Kettle Cook-Off will be held Friday, November the 4th from 11 to 1. Come check out local chefs as they serve their signature dishes. Tickets are $10 a piece and can be purchased at the Salvation Army or KTLO. All proceeds from this event go to help those in need right here in our own community. It's the Red Kettle Cook-Off, Friday, November the 4th from 11 to 1. The Salvation Army, providing hope for the holidays.
Hi, I'm Treasurer State Dennis Milligan. Saving for your child's education is so important. We know that putting money aside for college or technical school is tough, but we're here to make it easier. Every drop in the bucket adds up over time. I encourage you to open an Arkansas Brighter Future 529 account for your children or your grandchildren today.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
And we welcome you back to the Coach Steve Airy Show. And Steve, talk a little bit more about that last game against Little Rock Christian. You know, you kicked that field goal right before half, and so, you know, I know it had to be good, feel good to get those points right before the end of the half, knowing you guys were going to receive the kickoff to start the second half.
Exactly. May have changed that if we wasn't receiving the ball, but we're sitting there thinking, okay, we got the ball coming out of half. Let's not get out of here. Let's give our kids a little bit of momentum going into half. Let's take the 3 points. And then we come out and score, and that's a 10-point swing. And, you know, a lot of people like you to be more aggressive right there. But anyway, it just seemed like you get down there, you want points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, you receive the second half kickoff, and then, you know, naturally the thought is, you know, getting a good start. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. You guys went 3 and out inside your own 10, and then Christian kind of took over from there. Was it something where you saw that they just made adjustments, or what did you see out of that?
You know, the thing that I noticed was they had gotten in a set and started motioning and kind of got my linebackers moving, and it just opened up the box for them a little bit, and they just pecked away at it. Not pecked away. They went right after it, but they made a good adjustment. They made a real good adjustment. And then it's time for me to turn the wrench, obviously, and try to keep a guy in the box. But I don't play a lot of straight man coverage. We just don't have those kind of guys right now. And hopefully we get some more speed on the field and we can do a little man coverage and roll another safety down in the box and make us a little stouter.
Well, I'll tell you, Christian continued with that ground game. You know, Ronnie Inoki and his backup, Aiden Sansom, ended up combining for almost 300 yards on the night. And to me, the scary thing is they're both just sophomores, you know, and not to mention some of the runs Walker White had too. I mean, it was just a good night.
Junior.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to be a handful next year. They got a lot of good kids coming back, and yeah, it doesn't excite me one bit, but it is what it is. They have some good football over there.
Well, we're going to take another break and come back and talk about tonight's homecoming matchup with Siloam Springs. We'll have more in just a moment. You're listening to the Coach Steve Airy Show on Classic Hits 101.7.
Do you want to get the most for your home? Hi, I'm Heather Hendricks.
And I'm John Shaw. Here's a trick every homeowner should learn: declutter and deep clean. It's that simple.
Lots of open spaces, simple decorations, and clean counters make your home look like you love it.
When you believe your home has value, buyers believe it too.
Call the Ozarks team. Find us at enjoytheozarks.com.
The Ozarks team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62B East in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Village Carpet Shop says,
baby, when you need to know where the deals are hot and the price is low, and we'll tell you
at Village Carpet Shop.
Come and deal with us
you need to find time to shop for flooring? Then call Village Carpet Shop. We'll bring our samples to your home so you can take the time to feel fine about it. You stand on it, we stand behind it at Village Carpet Shop on Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Village Carpet Shop.
Baxter Regional Medical Center is now Baxter Health. When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure is their mission, because when it feels like home, it heals like home. The Baxter Health team has proudly supported Bomber athletics since 1963 and are privileged to continue that tradition for the 2022-23 season. Go Bombers from Baxter Health.
Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Welcome you back to the Coach Steve Berry Show, and Coach, getting ready to play a Siloam Springs team tonight that you've had success over the years. Bombers have beaten the Panthers the last 3 years. Can you talk about what you think has been the key to that success?
Football players. Our kids have just probably been a little better than their kids, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I hope our kids are better tonight. I don't like taking a lot of credit for anything. That at the end of the night, if you get your players to perform, they're going to give you the best chance to win.
Well, I would imagine you have to be excited about your offense going up against a team that's right now giving up 48 points a game right now.
Well, I think the defense is going to dip a little bit compared to what we've seen the last few weeks. Mm-hmm. But and again, they're thinking the same thing on their end. We give up a lot of points, and I think when you go look at the numbers, defensively they're 7 points worse than us. Offensively, they're 7 points worse than us. So, there's about a 14-point differential right there. So, should be a good ball game. Should really be a good ball game tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, you've pretty much gone through the gauntlet, over the last few weeks with these powerhouse teams. You're talking about your Greenwoods, your PAs, your Little Rock Christians, and so this is this and the 2 games after that these are big games, knowing that you guys still could get into the postseason if you went out.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Russellville helped us out a lot last week, and there's a chance to get into postseason. We have to win out and control our own destiny.
We're going to take another break. We'll come back and talk more about tonight's matchup with Siloam Springs, as it is homecoming night. We'll have more of the Coach Steve Berry Show in just a moment on Classic Hits 101.7.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors.
Hi, this is Becky with River City Flooring. I hope everyone is enjoying the changing of the seasons in the beautiful Ozarks. You might know that River City Flooring does all types of flooring from LVP to tile, engineered hardwoods to real hardwood flooring, custom showers, and countertops. But did you know we also restore your old wood? We will strip off the old finish, prep, and do a custom stain with top quality finish coats. River City Flooring, where quality matters and our #1 priority is you.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Welcome back to the Coach Steve Berry Show, and Coach, right now, what can you tell me about Siloam Springs offense?
There are multiple offense. You're going to see tight ends. You're going to see H-backs. You're going to see open sets with trips, open, deuce, empty sets. So you're going to get a variety of formations, and they're a little more run heavy than pass heavy. Athletically, the quarterback's going to be the best athlete. He's gonna extend a lot of plays with his feet and his athleticism, and you'll see he's very fast.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes a lot of big plays for them. He's the guy that makes most of their plays, and the busted play is the most exciting play in football. He's that guy.
Well, one thing about Siloam Springs is, just like you guys, they're finding out that they're playing in basically, I would say, is the best conference in the state of Arkansas when it comes to high school football this year.
Well, that's what a lot of people say, and I'm not going to argue with anybody. I've been right in the middle of it, so it's a good one. It's really good, a really good conference.
One thing I know that concerns coaches is, this, as we said throughout the show, this is homecoming night, and coaches always get concerned about distractions when it comes to homecoming. Is there anything that your staff does to kind of address that?
You talk about just the importance of the game and the importance of where the program is right now and what we have in front of us, and you just try to not talk about all the other stuff. It seems to be always right there on their plate, but you try to put a lot of emphasis on the football game, not homecoming.
Well, I've had to catch myself a few times, not saying last week when when talking about the last game against Little Rock Christian, because you guys were idle this week. How beneficial was it for your team to have that week off?
I think it was good. The kids got what was basically a 3-day weekend. They got refreshed a little bit. Some of the guys that were beat up, I think, had a chance to heal up a little bit, and it was just good. It gave us a little extra preparation, gave us a little time to heal, and probably mentally get ready. We're calling this the second half of the season. That's what we're calling it right now. So game 1 starts tonight, and we're going to try to win this 3-game season here.
All right. Do you see any downsides to that idle week?
I worried about kids coming in flat. Hopefully, homecoming excitement kind of gets them out of that. I was worried about them being in a funk. Not, you're worried you're going to lose your physicality. You're worried you're going to lose your conditioning. Giving them a little extra time off. There's those things you worry about, and just the mental edge of not probably thinking about football for a few days. Hopefully it's refreshing and not a killer.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take one more break, come back, and talk a little bit more about tonight's game with Siloam Springs as we continue on the Coach Steve Airy Show on Classic Hits 101.7.
Farmers and Merchants Bank is adding more convenient banking across Arkansas. An exciting new MVP Center will soon be up and running in Mountain Home at the East Branch on Highway 62. The MVP Center is interactive teller machines with real tellers on screen to make nearly all your bank transactions faster and easier. Plus, the hours are more convenient, 7 to 7 Monday through Friday and 9 till noon on Saturdays. Always finding a better way at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
And a brighter day up ahead.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
The House of Realty isn't just a clever play on a name. It's the place to find quality realtors who help with buying and selling real estate. Are you downsizing? Need commercial property for that business you've always wanted? River property? The House of Realty, owner-broker Dick House and his staff have represented the area for 50 years, so you can trust their knowledge. And they'll never let the ball drop when it comes to your deal. House of Realty, proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers, 701 South College, 425-5555.
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Ready for a music tour through the Arkansas Delta? Let's see. Johnny Cash Boyhood Home? Check. A new rockabilly exhibit? Check again. A live broadcast of the country's longest-running blues radio program? We've got it. The bronze bust of Levon Helm? On the list. Find these spots and more as you travel the Arkansas Delta Music Trail. Go to the new deltabyways.com to see all the driving tours through the Arkansas Delta Byways region.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
And back on the Coach Steve Airy Show, and Coach, we talked about having that idle week last week and getting your team refreshed. What is the health of your team like right now?
We're in pretty good shape. Tristan Hayes is still out. Anthony Choppa's coming back. Barnett was beat up. He says he's feeling a lot better. We had some guys that kind of just trying to get better every week. I think Brody Goodson's a little healthier than what he was. I think we're getting better. I've never had a bye week before, and so I'm real reluctant to see how this is going to play out. But it's going to play out, and we'll see if we handle it the right way or the wrong way.
Right. What do you see the keys for tonight's game?
I think we got to play better defense. Third down defense has been our nightmare all year. We play really hard in spurts, and we tend to just let the big play slide by. We should have got them off the field 2 weeks ago, first 2 series, and it's third down. They run a tight end screen, and we hit the guy, and he runs through us, and we hit him again, and he runs through us and moves chains. They should have punted the football, but that's what we got to do. We got to be better on third down as a defense. We play more solid on defense, but offensively, we need to generate points. They give up points, and we need to get our fair share of points on the board. And then the turnover battle is always the key. We did have one game where we had 3 turnovers and it didn't work out for us. But usually, you pull 3 turnovers, you win the game. We can't give them the ball 3 times either.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was Coach Steve Airy. That's going to wrap up the Steve Airy Show, but stay tuned. We've got more to come as we'll be joining you from the stadium for the Baxter Health pregame show in just a moment. This is Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
You've been listening to the Coach Steve Airy Show. Join us each Friday night at 6 to get the latest information from the head coach of the Mountain Home Bombers on Classic Hits 101.7.
At this time, would you please rise and kindly remove all hats for the presentation of our nation's colors. Rifle, Senior Chief Petty Officer Addison Bortz. Holding the American flag, Master Chief Petty Officer Justin Kubasek. Holding the Arkansas flag, Ensign Michaela Broad. Holding the Bomber Nation flag, Petty Officer First Class Madison Emerson. And holding the left rifle, Senior Chief Petty Officer Ethan Durack. Bomber fans, we regret to announce that the jet plan for tonight's flyover was grounded with a system mechanical failure as it attempted to depart and join us tonight. The organizers assure us that another opportunity will be scheduled to honor our school activities with a flyover. Meanwhile, we are working to find a more local substitute, so watch out for that a little bit later.
Just follow the door.
And now Bomber Nation, our Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band and alumni to play our national anthem. Bomber Nation, if you look to the right of our scoreboard, there is our last-minute substitute, pilots Ralph Heckchen and his Rance 20 Raven and Jared Justice in his Kit Fox airplane. Based at the nearby Valley Aviation Community in Marion County, these airplanes have a top speed of 150 miles per hour and cruise at 120 miles per hour. We're grateful for pilots Heckchen and Justice for filling in for the Big Brother jet tonight to honor Bomber Homecoming of 2022.
Where are we? Where is it at?
Now please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for a quick moment of silence. Thank you. And now the Marching Bomber Band and alumni will play Alma Mater.
Yeah, I get the cheerleaders. They told me I always just get the cheerleaders when they do that. Either that means that they're not connected or it's died. And then last home game.
Captains for tonight's ball game for the Bombers: number 5, Dylan Drury; number 8, Brady Barnett; and number 71, Elijah Lag.
Tonight's game. Do want to mention that the homecoming float contest on KTLO.com has come to an end, and it is the senior class that has won this year's homecoming float contest with 36% of the vote. They ended up beating the sophomores by 6 percentage points, sophomores with 30%, 19% for the freshmen, and 12% for the juniors. By the way, the seniors also won another float contest that was judged by an anonymous group of impartial judges this evening. All right, let's get to by the way, again, you're listening to the Baxter Health pregame show. When it comes to health and healing, there is no place like home. Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure, is their mission, because when it feels like home, it heals like home. Baxter Health, supporting Bomber athletics since 1963. Let's get a look at the introduction to tonight's referees. The head referee is Joey Phillips. Umpire tonight is Lance Pasco. Head linesman Alan Stafford. Line judge Jeff Lewis. And back judge is Bobby Tillery. And the introduction of the referee is brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank, working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals. That's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank, home of me banking, member FDIC. And tonight's team captains brought to you by White River Materials for all your concrete and limestone needs. Give White River Materials a call today. And did you catch who all the captains were, Tobias?
Tonight our captains are Drury, Barnett, and Lag.
Okay, Elijah Lag.
Yeah, and
Brady
then
Barnett.
Siloam brought about 10 captains. I've never seen so many captains on one side.
Oh my goodness! looks like 7 to be exact. So yeah, they've got quite a few captains this evening. Coin Toss is brought to you by the office of Rob Coleman and the team at American Safeguard Insurance. They're proud to support their local athletes and families, offering insurance for Medicare, home, auto, life, business, and more. And I believe they're having the coin toss. Mount Home won the toss and has deferred the option to the second half. That means Siloam Springs will be receiving the opening kickoff. Well, that's going to wrap up the Baxter Health pregame show. We're going to take one more break, come back, and get this game started in just a moment. It is Mountain Home and Siloam Springs coming up next. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7. Welcome you back to Bomber Stadium here on the campus of Mountain Home High School as Mountain Home is getting ready to take on Siloam Springs on this homecoming night. Both the special teams getting some last-second instructions from their sidelines. Tonight's opening kickoff is brought to you by Arvest Bank. Pay bills, manage your cards, send money, and more with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app. Say goodbye limits and hello possibilities with Arvest Bank. Again, Mountain Home is going to kick off after deferring the option to the second half. They are going to be moving right to left in this first quarter. It will be Jack Shaner kicking off for Mountain Home, and receiving the opening kickoff for Siloam Springs are Mikey McKinley and Nick Driscoll.
Good crowd here tonight, Matt. Stands are packed.
Man, they sure are. You know, homecoming night, weather's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better night. Here's the opening kickoff by Shaner. It's a low kick that's going to be fielded about the 15 and across the 20, the 25, and looks like going to be brought down at about the 29-yard line of Siloam Springs, and that's where the Panthers will begin with their very first drive of the game.
Tony Fox licking his chops right there. The ball started to come out of his hands of the ball carriers. He's followed the ground, so looking for an early opportunity there. Good coverage there. We're going to go ahead and ask for a little permission tonight. They're back in the gray uniforms, and last time they wore these, Matt, me and Brad had a heck of a time reading numbers, so just get ready, buddy.
They're difficult to see, all right. I think they wore these when Bob and I were here a few weeks ago. Siloam Springs starting off on the gun, 1st and 10 at the 29. And the fake the handoff and throw it to the right side, and it falls incomplete. Looks like I can tell if it just went through the hands of the receiver there, but it falls incomplete, and it'll be second down coming up.
We'll play action right over there to the right-hand side. He hit the receiver right in the hands. The receiver just, quite frankly, dropped the ball.
Yeah.
So good.
Second down and 10 from the 29. Once again, Siloam Springs in the gun. Fake another handoff and another pass. This time is complete all the way across the 50, and they are going across the 40 to the 30, down to the 22-yard line. A big play for Siloam Springs, and that is not what you want to see if you're Mountain Home's defense.
That is not. Siloam just attacks the middle right there. Luckily, Brady Barnett's able to catch up to him, and it looks like him and could see the other person wasn't on the tackle, but goodness, that could have been 6 real quick.
It sure could have. First and 10 at the 22. The short pass is complete, and looks like it's going to be tackled for about a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up. That was, I believe, the tight end for Siloam Springs, or actually the tailback for Siloam Springs. That is Noah Ship. So it's 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the 13 of Mountain Home. Once again, Siloam Springs in the gun, and he just flips it to his man that goes end around, and he gets across the 10 to the 5 and into the end zone. And just like that, with less than a minute into the game, Siloam Springs is on the board.
That hurt you. We talked about this earlier. This is exactly what you didn't want. You don't want the guys to come out distracted and let them put points on the board right away. So bummer there. Now it goes back in the hands of our offense here shortly.
They went 71 yards in 4 plays. That's not what you want to see out of the defense. 11-10 left to play as Siloam Springs lines up for the extra point. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 11-10 left to play in the opening quarter. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 7-0. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's FBLA member, Lily Foster, speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor
Goes for the onside kick to try to catch Mountain Home off guard and for their first kick of the night, and there's a fight for it, and the officials are going to say Mountain Home got it, but that was close.
I tell you what, Mountain Home was not ready for that onside kick. So 3 guys on the line there actually ran back into to coverage, and so only one guy luckily played heads up, saw it coming right at him, happened to turn around and fall on the ball. My goodness, that could have been terrible.
So Mountain Home does recover at their own 43-yard line. That's where they'll start. Again, Siloam Springs went 71 yards in 4 plays on that scoring drive. It capped off with a 13-yard little shuffle pass from Jackson Still to Gio Flores. Mountain Home starting off in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. 11:07 left to play in the first quarter. The handoff goes to the motion man from the right side. He will cut inside and take it to the 48-yard line, so it's going to be a 5-yard gain on the first down play. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bombers.
I like that play there from the offense. They really kind of bunched everybody up over there on the left-hand side, sent them in motion, and really created an opportunity there for the left hand to get about half of what they needed for that first down.
Mountain Home once again in the gun. It fakes the handoff. Cade Yates is going to get the first down across the 45 to 40 of Mountain Home and down to about the 36-yard line. Good run for Cade Yates on that 2nd down play.
Yeah, good smart play there. He runs right up the middle. It's a good job by the offensive line opening up a big hole. He's running right up there in the middle, right behind. Looks like getting numbers are an issue, but
yeah, it is. So Cade Yates with a 16-yard gain on that 2nd down play. This time he hands off to his running back, who cuts it across the right, cuts it to the left, and looks like another first down for Mountain Home as they gain 11 to the 25.
Final little seam on the right-hand side there, just doing a good job moving the football. This is what we wanted.
1st and 10 at the 25 of Siloam Springs. The Bombers once again in the shotgun. Cade Yates has a running back to his left. He's going to keep it. He's going to bounce off a tackler, get it across the 25, and get it. It looks like be brought down at the 23-yard line, a gain of 2. I will say he looked like he made a little something out of nothing there.
He did. He was trying to run the ball there between the left guard, Brody Goodson, in the center, Caleb Purdue, and that hole just closed right off the snap, and so he had to make something out of nothing there. Good job. Heads up by the quarterback.
2nd and 8 at the Siloam Springs 23. Mountain Home once again in the shotgun. Yates with Chenoweth to his left side. High snap, but Yates pulls it down. Tries to throw it to the left side to Chenoweth, and it looks like it might have been batted down at the line. Incomplete.
Yeah, it was. Batted down right down. You got to teach those guys to, hit them in the guts, get them hands down. Looks like that was their weak side linebacker coming off there, so probably just a miss pickup there.
3rd and 8 coming up for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 23. 9:29 left to play in the first quarter. Again, Siloam Springs right now up 7-0 after their impressive first drive of the game. Yates in the gun. He delays a handoff to Chenoweth. He does give it to him, and looks like he is going to be stopped for no gain. 4th and 8 coming up.
They try to come back there with just a little bit of draw, and again, the defensive line's playing a really good job of trying to get off their blocks and really causing us some issues.
So it looks like Mountain Home's going to go for it on 4th and 8. Mountain Home once again in the shotgun. This time Chenoweth lines up to Yates' right. Yates back to pass, throws it to his right side, is well short of his receiver, incomplete, and Siloam Springs is going to take over on downs.
And Cade had a wide open receiver there on the right-hand side, and he just underthrew him, just quite frankly underthrew him. And not much you can do there.
So Siloam Springs will have the ball at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10 with 8:36 left to play. It looks like they left the clock running accidentally. But
yeah, as soon as the offense went on the field, I saw Ari and them all crowd around the TV over there. They got to get some things fixed here on defense and really shut this team down. They don't do anything special. They let that quarterback scramble a little bit, and he's just kind of found some open receivers, picked us apart a little bit. So we got to get some pressure on him here.
So Siloam Springs will start off in the shotgun. A man goes in motion. He fakes the handoff to his running back. Another deep pass for Siloam Springs, and it is almost caught. But looks like Mountain Home might have gotten a hand at the very last second, and the fall's incomplete. Or now there's a flag on the play at about the 45-yard line. So
that was horribly late.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, man. I think we're going to get called for pass interference here. He's going to say probably that the defender got to him before the ball did.
All right. Well, the official is about to make his signal, I think, or did he do that already? Okay, here it is. No, it's going to be personal foul, roughing the passer on Mountain Home. So Siloam Springs is going to get 15 free yards on that play to their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers with 8:23 left in the first quarter.
So that's interesting that the guy on the sideline.
Yeah, that far back.
Yeah, that's typically where you see pass interference. But this guy's got his flag down back here. He hadn't picked up yet. So the white hat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 1st and 10 of Siloam Springs at their own 38. They're once again in the gun. And they hand off to the running back. Now he hands it off to the end around. And he's going to throw a deep pass, and it falls incomplete. Intended for, that was Cameron Stafford that he was trying to catch there on that little bit of trickery, but just out of his reach there.
Yeah, thank goodness Fox stayed in his pursuit zone there. As he falls back, he stays with him. It actually looks like the receiver pushes off of him, no flag, but that could have caused some issues.
2nd and 10 of Siloam Springs at their own 38 with 8:16. Once again, Siloam Springs in the shotgun. Jackson still with a run back to his left. He's going to hand it off to the running back. That was Jed Derwin for a gain of 2 yards. So 3rd and 8 coming up, and this is a big third down play for Mountain Home's defense.
It is. It's one of them downs, though. You know they're going to throw the ball. That seems to be their strength or what they're having success with tonight. So
3rd and 8 at Siloam Springs' own 40-yard line. Still once again in the shotgun. He fakes a handoff to his running back. He runs over to the right side. They didn't throw it. He kept it. He tried to see if he could catch him off guard, and he went nowhere so no gain on the play. And Siloam Springs will have to punt it for the first time tonight.
Trying to see who he outran to the edge there. A good defensive play by the safety. Was that Barnett? No, I believe that was. Well, I don't have a number on 3.
Okay. Carlos Sandoval is going to punt for Siloam Springs. Back to receive for Mountain Home is Dylan Drury. And the punt. Oh man, I thought we were about to get to it, but he does get it off. And Drury fields it at just near the 20-yard line, gets it near the 30, and I think that's where they're going to mark him down.
And we just about got a hand on that.
Boy, that was close.
I'm not so sure his hip didn't kind of graze it as it came off because it was not a clean punt.
No. So it is going to be a 1st and 10 Mountain Home at their own 30-yard line. 6:56 left to play in the first quarter. Cade Yates once again in the shotgun. Again, forgive us, it's extremely difficult to see these numbers with these gray uniforms. Chenoweth lined up to his left, and Yates back to pass, and he throws it complete to his receiver there.
Fire missile there to Blake Bentley. He whizzed that one. That was a great pass by Yates.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Blake Bentley gets it for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 coming up for Mountain Home. Bombers once again in the shotgun. Yates with Chenoweth to his left side. 3 receivers split out right, 1 to the left.
I always like to check that hard count before they snap. That's what they're trying to draw off sides there.
13 seconds left on the play clock, and he will hand it off to Chenoweth. And he's going to be tackled for a loss, looks like, on that play as he's dragged out of bounds. Or I guess not out of bounds. They're going to keep the clock going. So it is going to be a loss of, looks like, 1 yard. So 3rd and 2 coming up for Mountain Home with 5:55 left to play in this first quarter. 7-0 Siloam Springs up. And Yates will hand off to Chenoweth, and looks like he's going to get it across the 40 to about the 43-yard line, move the chains for Mountain Home as they get the first down.
It was a big play there for the offense. They really needed that for momentum.
So Mountain Home has it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Lower 5.5 left to play in the first quarter. Yates in the gun. He's going to drift to his right side, tries to throw it near the far sideline, and it will sail out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, just nothing over there from the throw to.
Yep. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bombers. Again, they're at their own 43-yard line. 7-0 Siloam Springs up right now. Bombers once again shotgun. Yates with Chenoweth to his left side. He's going to hand off to Chenoweth, who loses his footing, and he's going to go down. I think they're going to give him 1 yard, and that's it. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Bombers with 5:15 left to play in the first quarter. Well, if he can kept his feet, he might have gotten a few more there.
Yeah.
Mounts on once again in the shotgun. Yates with Chenoweth to his left side. He's going to throw a screen pass to the right side. It's caught across the 50, across the 40, across the 35, down to about the 32-yard line of Mountain Home. Big screen pass play for some extra yards for the Bombers.
Yeah, he just flips it out over there to Brady Barnett and lets him get yards, and Brady just hits it that full speed and just run right over one of the Siloam Springs player to get that. But great first down there by the Bombers.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of Siloam Springs. Yates will fake the handoff, drift over to his right side, and flags down. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Maybe a hold, probably where with that part of the backfield.
Yeah, typically where that flag is, that's a hold. I don't know. Does it seem like to you that Kay's really having some issues as he rolls to the right tonight? He's had some accuracy here, but every time he rolls to the right, we've not been able to complete a pass.
Well, it seems like they've. I'm not sure if they've had that just covered better than you'd think, but anyways, looks like it is going to be a hold. The pass, by the way, was incomplete, and so there's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that's going to bring the ball back to the 48-yard line. So it is going to be 1st and
a country mile.
Yeah, looks like 1st and about 26, I think, on the play. So a screen pass from Yates to the right side, to the left side is caught, and he's going to gain about 3 yards on that play. So 2nd down coming up, and still a lot to gain.
Yeah, Barnett got a little bit of it, but not near enough. We need a lot more. Wide receivers love these opportunities here, Matt. Yep. They know that we're probably going to go deep on a try or two here because we're going to have to pick up the first down. So let's see if our receivers can step up here.
2nd and 23 for the Bombers. They have to make the 22-yard line. They're at the 45. Yates back to pass. Now he's going to throw a screen pass to his right running back, Chenoweth. He gets it. It goes across the 40, across the 35 to the 31-yard line, and he gained a good chunk of those yards back.
Yeah, Chenoweth did a good job getting what he could get and getting out of bounds. Less than 10 now.
Yeah, that's right. It's third. They're marked at the 31, so it is 3rd and 9 coming up. It was a gain of looks like 14 yards on that play. Yates in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth, who cuts to the left side, going across the 30, across the 25, to the 20. Move the chains from Mountain Home. They get a first down. Well, after what was 1st and 26 after the holding call, they get all those yards and then some back.
That's amazing. That's a good job of overcoming some adversity right there.
So Mountain Home in the red zone for the first time tonight. They mark the ball down at the 19. 3.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Yates once again in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Chenoweth. He gets it across the 20. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain on first down.
Again, they try to come back to that. There's just not anything there. I mean, their tackles are just playing splendid tonight. They're really giving us some trouble up front.
2nd and 8 coming up for Mountain Home with a little over 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Siloam Springs up 7-0 right now. They had a really good opening drive, the Panthers did. Yates in the gun with Chenoweth to his left side. He's going to throw a screen pass to the right side. It is caught across the 15, across the 10, and it looks like they're going to mark him down at the 9-yard line, maybe the 8, but it looks like it's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and goal for Mountain Home.
He ran out of bounds. The yardage is good enough for another Mountain Home Bomber.
It looks like that was Blake Bentley on the catch there. When he can getting out of bounds. Good job. He's kind of spreading it out a little bit.
So they did mark it at the 8. So 1st and goal for Mountain Home. Yates in the gun. Chenoweth to his left side. 2 receivers split out to left, 2 to the right. and looks like the handoff is going to go to Chenoweth. He gets it inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, a 4-yard gain on first down. And Mounts Home just 4 yards away from punching it in for the first time this evening.
So this is an interesting substitution. It looks like they brought in Dover now, playing on that left-hand side like a tight end almost.
Oh, really? Okay. And once again in the gun, Chenoweth gets a handoff, and he's going to be tackled. Wow. Looks like they would have given forward progress inside the 5, but they're going to mark it at the 5 there.
So I don't know why they didn't give him that forward progress. He should have at least been at the 3.
I would have thought so too, but they're going to make it. They're going to call it a 1-yard loss. 3rd and goal coming up for Mountain Home. 2:03 left to play in the first quarter.
And they just tried to stack Dover up there next to Morton to get the yards, and it seems like they were gone before he got there.
So third and goal for Mountain Home. Yates fakes a handoff. He's going to keep it. Is he going to get in the end zone? He is! Touchdown, Mountain Home! And Bombers are on the board with 1:45 left to play in this opening quarter, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Good job there by Barnett, just taking leadership, just taking it by the horns. This big senior there, just putting it on his shoulders and getting the touchdown. That was awesome.
So Jack Shaner back to kick. Looks like now they are in a swinging formation. Now it's now they're going to go into traditional kick. Now there's a flag down.
Penalty marker on the field.
So I'm not sure what the officials saw there. They're going to call offsides on the Siloam Springs. So they're going to give them an extra 1.5 yards because it's a half the distance to the goal at that point. So Mounts Home kicking it just a 1.5 yards closer than they originally were. Jack Shaner back to kick the extra point for the Bombers. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is no good. It looks like it kind of went under the goalpost there.
Yeah, I was going to say that before he kicked it. Sometimes penalties down there are not to your benefit because you don't have enough, to sort of get the ball up. He kicks right into it and right into his line.
So with that, Siloam Springs will keep the lead. We'll break with 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 7-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
The House of Realty isn't just a clever play on a name. It's the place to find quality realtors who help with buying and selling real estate. Are you downsizing? Need commercial property for that business you've always wanted? River property? The House of Realty owner-broker Dick House and his staff have represented the area for 50 years, so you can trust their knowledge. And they'll never let the ball drop when it comes to your deal. House of Realty, proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers, 701 South College, 425-5555.
Well, so far a tough start for the kicking game. They first missed extra point, and now the ensuing kickoff goes out of bounds. So Mountain Home will be penalized on that, and Siloam Springs will start this drive at their own 35-yard line with 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Panthers up 7-6 right now. Siloam Springs once again in the shotgun. Running back to the left side, he fakes a handoff, throws a screen pass to the left, is caught across the 40, and looks like it's going to be, they're going to mark him down at the 43-yard line, and it's an 8-yard gain for Siloam Springs on first down.
They really love those little screen passes, don't they? They seem to go to a lot.
You guys go with what works right now.
Yeah, they're sure giving us some fits.
Uh-huh. 2nd and 2 coming up for Siloam Springs. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Still in the gun by himself. He's going to fake the handoff to the end around motion man and get across the 45 to the 50-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a first down for Siloam Springs. About a 7-yard gain on that play.
He just found a little crease right there in the middle, and he runs hard.
He sure does. So 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at the 50-yard line. Down to 16 seconds left on the play clock as the Panthers line up in the shotgun once again. Still back, actually in the pistol formation. He fakes the handoff to his running back, throws over on the screen pass to the right side, and is caught by Flores. He gets it across the 45 to the 40, and I think that is going to be enough for the first down. It is. Gains 10 on that play with 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Drury and Hannaford in tackles there for Bomber defense.
We're going to see if they're going to try to run one more play. They probably don't have to, looks like, and they may not.
No, as many yards as they're averaging against them, having points, I can't imagine the coach would.
Yeah, they're just going to be content with letting the clock run out and switching sides as we will start the second quarter in just a moment. After the first 12 minutes of play, it is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 7-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
How long?
Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer.
They still fakes a handoff. He's going to run to the right side, and I think they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's going to be a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Jackson Steele, that little, he's a 5'10", 148-pound sophomore from Siloam. He's real quick. I mean, he just gets out there so fast. We had 2 guys in pursuit, but man, he's out there in a hurry.
Yeah, he was. So second and 12 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 42-yard line. We are 6 seconds into the second quarter. Right now, Siloam Springs moving right to left, and let's see who they're going to call for movement first as flags come down. Looks like they're going to call Siloam Springs for the false start. So they're going to be penalized another 5 yards. 2nd and 17 coming up.
That's exactly how you teach it. If the guy across from you flinches, you blow him up, and that was a good job there by I believe that is on the inside there. I think it was Goodson.
Siloam Springs once again in the shotgun. The pass thrown to the left side, and it goes through the hands of Quentin Motsinger, incomplete. So 3rd and 17 coming up. Now, Siloam Springs gave up a big 3rd down play earlier. Let's just hope Mountain Home doesn't do the same right now.
That's right.
So they get ball at the 47-yard line of Mountain Home. 11:49 left to play in the first half, excuse me. And now looks like a timeout is going to be called by Siloam Springs. We'll break with 11:49 left to play in the first half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 7-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
The House of Realty isn't just a clever play on a name. It's the place to find quality realtors who help with buying and selling real estate. Are you downsizing? Need commercial property for that business you've always wanted? River property? The House of Realty owner-broker Dick House and his staff have represented the area for 50 years, so you can trust their knowledge. And they'll never let the ball drop when it comes to your deal. House of Realty, proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers, 701 South College, 425-5555.
His left side, and he's going to be sacked. Whoa, way back in the into Mountain Home into Siloam Springs territory. They're going to mark that down at the 38-yard line of Siloam Springs. You couldn't have asked for a better third down play by the Mountain Home defense.
Not at all. Dylan McBride there, it almost looked like slow motion, Matt, but he finally gets his hands on the quarterback, and then a couple other Bombers helped him finish it off. But great sack there. It's fourth and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 yards.
It's fourth and a whole lot, and Siloam Springs definitely back to punt now. Mountain Home almost got to it the first time, and they're going after it again, and that might have been partially tipped. Yep, and that is going to take a bounce across the 30 of Mountain Home and roll out of bounds at the 27.
That was amazing. You know, we've gotten a really great job of getting through on the punt there. I was trying to see who came off the end to get a hand on it, but I couldn't catch a number. Man, these numbers are hard, man. We keep saying that.
Really
I hope people don't think we're making an excuse. This is really, it is a struggle tonight.
Especially when you're up here in this press box. I mean, it gets even more difficult. First and 10 for Mountain Home at their own 27-yard line. 11:03 left to play in the first half. Yates in the gun. He fakes a handoff. He's going to keep it across the 30, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the 32-yard line, and so they're going to give him a 5-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bombers.
2nd and 5.
So Mountain Home looks like probably once again going to line up in the shotgun. Tonight's game brought to you by FNBC, where your small business is their main business. Call 425-5565 to connect with one of their commercial lenders at FNBC. So Mountain Home in the shotgun. Looks like they got an H-back lined up just behind the line. The handoff goes to Chenoweth. He's going to get it across the 35 to the 39-yard line. First down for Mountain Home.
Number 7, Jacob Chenoweth.
Good job there getting a first down.
Panthers number 43.
Just right between the tackles. Letting the big boys go to work.
7-yard gain for Chenoweth on that play. 1st and 10 at the Mountain Home 39-yard line. Yates once again in the gun. Chenoweth lined up to his left side. Fakes a handoff to Chenoweth. He's going to go for the deep pass down near the 30. Yes! Oh, he had his man wide open, and he just dropped the pass. Oh my goodness.
Poor Barnett there. He's slapping his helmet. Man, he had about 3-4 yards on that defender. It would have been 6.
That really haunts you when you're a receiver. It's just when you were that wide open, it just falls out of your hands like that.
It does, especially when Kate throws the ball of the night, man. I mean, he put it right in the breadbasket, and he just couldn't haul it in.
2nd and 10 from the Mountain Home 39-yard line. 9:40 left to play in the first half. 7-6, Siloam Springs up. Yates is going to hand off to Chenoweth. He gets it across the 40 to the 45 and down. So they're going to mark him down at the 46-yard line. And a fight over near the Siloam Springs sideline, and a couple flags come out.
Yeah, the receiver and defender over there just getting with it, and it just turns into a slinging battle. I mean, yeah. The ref come in. I mean, it looked like number 8 from Siloam actually threw a punch.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that there's an ejection here, but I don't know if they caught it.
Well, the officials are talking, and it looks like the head referee, Joey Phillips, is about to make his call. See what dead ball, personal foul on both teams. Both penalties will offset, so it's not going to change the play because, again, it was after the play. And those penalties, unnecessary roughness penalties will cancel each other out. So it is going to be second and looks like it's going to be 2nd and 7 for Mountain Home at their own 46-yard line. The handoff goes to Chenoweth. He bounces off a defender and just loses his footing. He goes down to the 45 for a 1-yard loss.
Oh, he just fell down. He just completely lost his feet, and man, that hurts.
So 3rd and 7 coming up for Mountain Home. Wait a minute, the scoreboard actually has 3rd and 7. I think that should be 4th and 7 because there shouldn't have been a repeat of the down because that penalty was dead ball. So
I think you're right.
All right. And there was a stoppage of play, and it looks like someone may have called timeout. So we'll break with 8:53 left to play in the first half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 7-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading, high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
And so 4th and just a few yards at the 45, Mountain Home did end up punting. And it looks like the ball will be marked down at the 15-yard line. So that is going to be a 40-yard punt for Mountain Home. Not a bad punt there for the Bombers there.
Not bad. Great little roll there. That's right where you want to put it.
So 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at their own 15-yard line. 8:44 left to play in the first half. It is Siloam Springs with the ball up 7-6. Still once again in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff and drift to his right side, and he's going to looks like be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A flag came out over near the far sideline.
I'm wondering what they're going to call there.
I'm not sure.
I hope it's not a face mask. It looked like he might have got a finger on the face mask as he was.
Oh, goodness.
Before the quarterback scrambled and got away from him.
Is there still a 5-yard variety for face masks in high school? Or do you know? Or if it's all 15? Okay, there's still a 5-yard. But they are going to call personal foul face mask on Mountain Home. So that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
And they're in the hurry up now, so.
So the ball is going to go to the 28-yard line of Siloam Springs with 8.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Still once again in the shotgun. Now his running back changes from his left side to his right. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Still's going to keep it. Looks like being tackled at the 29-yard line, so a 1-yard gain on 1st and 10.
When you got a quarterback like Jackson that can scramble like he does, you really spend time working with your defensive line not to over pursue. They can actually run themselves out of the play. So good job of them staying home and making a play there.
7:53 left to play in the first half. 7-6 Mountain Home trailing Siloam Springs. Yates still once again in the shotgun for the Panthers. Running back lined up to his right side. This time he is going to hand it off to his running back. He's going to go across the 40, across the 50, across the 40 of Mountain Home to the 30, to the 25, the 20, and finally he's going to be brought down across the 15 to they're going to mark him down at the 13-yard line. So, boy, that's one thing that's hurting Mountain Home right now is the big plays.
Yeah, it is. They just pull a guard right there and let him lead block right up the middle. The middle's been kind of soft for us tonight.
So 1st and 10 coming up for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 13-yard line after that big run.
He actually fumbled the ball at the end. And
oh, did he?
Yeah, number 19 there for him came in. And
got it right back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan Graves saved the day for him.
So 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at their 13, at the Mountain Home 13. Still will hand off to his running back, and looks like another fumble, or they're going to say he's down, I believe. So that the handoff to Jed Derwin will go for no gain. It looks like 2nd and 10 coming up for the Panthers. 6:38. Let's play in the first half. 7-6 right now, but Siloam Springs looking to add to their 1-point lead. Siloam Springs comes to the line. Looks like still in the shotgun by himself. Now his running back Flores goes and another fumble, but Flores able to get it right back, and he's going to be tackled at the 15-yard line for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, the motion man there just hit the quarterback as the snap was coming, and the ball just pops right out. Look, they're lucky for themselves. They covered it up.
Been lucky a couple times, looks like.
They have been. I mean, when's the luck going to go our way, man?
That's right. Third and 12 at the 15-yard line for Siloam Springs. 5:45, let's play in the half. Still once again in the gun. Man goes in motion, still back to a pass, throws a short pass to one of the tight ends, actually I think the H-back, and he's going to it's going to be complete to him, goes to the 5-yard line. That is not going to be enough for the first down. 4th and 2 coming up for the Panthers with 5:33 let's play in the half.
This will be a huge 4th down for the Bombers here. In front of your homecoming crowd, this is one that you just don't give up. You don't let people come in your house on homecoming and get 4th and 2s. You just don't allow that. So let's see here what the defense will do.
That was Noah Ship, the H-back there with that reception there. And so 4th and 2 coming up for the Panthers as they go for it, which you knew, kind of figured they were going to. Still in the shotgun by himself.
Mount Home calls timeout.
And now Mount Home's going to call timeout. So we will break with 5:33 let's play in the half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mount Home 7-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Here's a question. You've decided to sell your home. Where do you start? Hi, I'm Heather Hendricks.
And I'm John Schaub. Most buyers make up their minds in just 8 seconds. As they pull up, they're already deciding.
Mow the yard, trim the bushes, and put out some mulch. Make your home look like you love it.
When you believe your home has value, your buyers believe it too.
Call the Ozarks team. Find us at enjoytheozarks.com.
The Ozarks team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62B East in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
At Brad's Home Entertainment. So here we go, 4th and 2 for Siloam Springs at the 5. Mount Home taking their first time out of the night. Both teams with 2 left. Actually, I'm sorry, that was their second time out. So they've got 1 left, and Siloam Springs with 2 in this first half. So still once again in the shotgun. He's going to keep it, go across the 5 and towards the near the goal line, but they're going to mark him down. It looks like just inside the 1, but that is going to give Siloam Springs 1st and goal.
They'll get 4 chances at it now.
Yep.
1st and goal, Siloam Springs.
So first down, 1st and goal for Siloam at the 1-yard line. Gotta give Siloam Springs credit. They are moving the ball well on this drive.
They are. They've given us all we can handle.
Still in the gun, and he's going to keep it once again, and his time he's going to get it, I believe, across the goal line. Still no signal. Okay, there it is. Touchdown, Siloam Springs.
He just stretches that ball. Looks like the quarterback, Jackson, just stretches that ball out across the end zone and puts the points on the board for Siloam. Man, that hurts your defense right there.
Yes, it does. So for Siloam Springs, it will be Ronald Mancia back to try the extra point. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. So we will break with 5 minutes left to play in the first half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mount Home 14-6. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit Strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics. Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
Is the kickoff. It is a short high kick that will be fielded at the just looks like inside the 30-yard line, and he'll be forced out of bounds. See where they mark him. They're going to mark him at the 28-yard line of Mount Tom, and that's where the Bombers will take over first down.
Their kicker's a really good position kicker, man. I don't know if you noticed that play there, but that kicker is actually able to drop that ball wherever he wants to. So he sees a big gap over there on that right-hand side. He just pooches it up and drops it right in that gap. That could have been an issue for us.
Yeah, sure could have. Well, now they're going to put it at the 27-yard line. So that's where Mount Home will take over. 1st and 10. Yates in the gun. He fakes a handoff. Look, he's back to throw the deep pass. It's going to be fought for near the 35-yard line and caught by Mountain Home. And it's going to be brought down at the 27-yard line of the Bombers.
Anthony Milburn hauls the catch there. It's just actually unbelievable. He goes over the defender and makes the grab. Good job there by the junior.
So they're going to mark that 1st and 10. Actually, looks like it's going to be at the 28-yard line, but still a big pass play for the Bombers as they have it at the 28 of Siloam Springs. Yates back to pass once again after the fake handoff, and this time he's going to scramble, go across the 30. Now he's going to try a last-second throw, and it's going to fall incomplete, and a late flag's going to come out. And right after it went through the hands of the receiver, he was just blindside from behind.
Oh, that was a terribly late hit. Yes, I was wondering, and the ref over there on that far side was really digging to pull that flag out of his pocket, and then we finally saw it. So, good call there. That was a late hit. That was dirty.
So that where the ball is, that's going to be half the distance to the goal on that personal foul. So it looks like the ball should be going to about the 14-yard line. And let's see, there looks like
it's getting ready to call it in.
Yep. 4:27 left to play in this half. It's 14-6 Siloam Springs. There's a personal foul call against Siloam Springs. So it looks, again, it should be half the distance to the goal inside, since it's inside the 30. So they are going to mark it at 1st and 10 at the Siloam Springs 14-yard line.
1st and 10.
Big pass play and a big penalty so far in this drive.
Yeah, it was. It really puts us in a good position here.
1st and 10 for the Bombers. 4:27 left to play in the half. Yates once again in the shotgun. Chenoweth to his right side. Two receivers split out on each side. Chenoweth gets the delayed handoff. He will take it. Looks like near the across the 15, or actually they're going to mark him at the 15. So that's going to be a 1-yard loss for the Bombers. Well, they just plugged that hole up, right?
They did. They weren't fooling anybody. You know, Yates gets in his sort of throwing pattern there and just kind of makes that handoff underneath, and they swallowed it up quick.
2nd and 11 for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 15-yard line. Yates once again in the shotgun. Chenoweth to his right side, and he's going to hand off to Chenoweth. He's going to get across the 15, and he's going to gain that yard back, and it looks like an extra yard on top of that. So a 2-yard gain for Chenoweth. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Bombers.
3rd down and 9.
Really having some difficulties moving them up front there. You know,
yeah.
Chenoweth does a good job getting back to the line of scrimmage, but then there's just no momentum, nothing pushing them out of the way.
No. So third and 9 for Mountain Home. Chenoweth to the right of Yates in the shotgun. Yates is going to drift to his right side, look to throw it, and it's going to fall incomplete. Pass was low of his target there. Anthony Milburn was the intended receiver there. Again, he just couldn't quite get it as low as that ball went.
Yep, threw right at his ankles there, and it's just not able to haul it in.
So it looks like Shaner's going to line up for the field goal. This would be a I believe, a 30-yard attempt for Mountain Home.
This will be a 30-yard attempt.
3:12. Let's play in the half as Mountain Home is going to try to salvage at least 3 points out of this drive. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. Low kick, but well high enough to get over the crossbar. So we will break with 3:08 left to play in the first half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 14-9. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
A vital part of every good business plan is a strong borrowing strategy. This is Sally Gilbert, Market President of Farmers and Merchants Bank. As you navigate the volatility of our current market, right now is the time to talk to a qualified lending expert. Our loan officers can guide you through a great lending strategy to maintain and grow your business. I invite you to find the lender to meet your needs by stopping by or visiting our website, mebanking.com. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
With the kickoff, with a little over 3 minutes left, the kickoff is fielded. Looks like inside the 10-yard line, across the 20 to the. Looks like they're going to mark him down. Trying to see if they could. Looks like at the 24-yard line of Siloam Springs, and that's where the Panthers will take over. Tonight's game brought to you by the Ozarks team at Century 21 Lemac Realty. Let the award-winning and experienced team of the Ozarks team help you whether it's buying or selling. The Ozarks team of Century 21 Lemac Realty. Let's get moving together. Be sure to check out the Ozarks team at enjoytheozarks.com. Siloam Springs starting in the gun once again on 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Still back to throws the screen pass to the left side. It is caught by his receiver. Looks like that was Nick Driscoll with the reception, and he'll be brought down at the 32-yard line of Siloam Springs for an 8-yard gain. Though that screen pass still working for them right now.
Still is. They're going to keep throwing it until we stop it.
2nd and 2 coming up for Siloam Springs with 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Here is still once again in the shotgun. The H-back ship goes in motion, and the handoff goes to the running back, and looks like he is going to be tackled for no gain at the 32-yard line.
No gain on the play, brought down by number
3rd and 2 coming up.
Do
you think they go for the screen pass again?
I think it could, definitely. It seems to be working for him.
2 minutes left to play in the half.
One of the neat things about homecoming, Matt, is some of the former band members, alumni, come back, and neat to see some people out here that probably haven't seen in a while. So,
yeah. 3rd and 2 at the 32 for Siloam Springs. They're once again in the shotgun, still with running back to his right side. He's going to drift to his right side, try to throw a pass, gets away from a defender, and the pass is picked off at the 38-yard line, and return to the 24-yard line of Siloam Springs. And Mount Tom's going to take over with excellent field position and a chance to get some more points on the board before the end of the half.
Absolutely. I think that was Drury over there, makes the pick. Oh, my goodness, what a play. And great field position here with 1:35 left. More than enough time to go and score some more points and go in the half of the lead.
About 14-yard return on that interception. So Mountain Home will start at the Siloam Springs 24-yard line with 1:35 left to play in the half. 1st and 10. Yates in the shotgun. He's going to throw a screen pass to his running back Chenoweth. He gets it across the 25 to the 20, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the I believe the 16-yard line there, or the 15. Either way, looks like it's going to be the 15-yard line, and that's a 9-yard gain for Mountain Home. 2nd and 1 coming up.
Clock's still rolling. The sophomore didn't get out of bounds there. They're going to have to go quick.
Yates once again in the shotgun. He's going to throw it toward the end zone on the right side. The ball is knocked away and falls incomplete. Ooh, that was kind of a little underthrown there.
It was underthrown, and their defender there just played really well. I mean, they didn't have to do much.
Sure did. So 3rd and 1 coming up, and that does stop the clock though with 1:01 left to play in the half. Is 14-9 Siloam Springs right now. 3rd and 1 at the 15-yard line. Yates is going to hand off to Chenoweth. He gets it across the 15, and it looks like it'll be brought down at the 13-yard line, which is one more yard than he needed. Move the chains for the Bombers. 55 seconds left to play in the half. It is 1st and 10 Mountain Home at the 13-yard line of Siloam Springs. Clock still running. They did stop it briefly to move the chains. And now another stoppage of play as Siloam Springs quickly calls timeout. We'll break with 43 seconds left to play in the half. It is Mountain Home leading, Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 14-9. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
Village Carpet Shop says,
baby, when you need to know where the deals are hot and the price is low, and we'll tell you
at Village Carpet Shop.
Come and deal with us, you'll feel fine.
Do you need to find time to shop for flooring? Then call Village Carpet Shop. We'll bring our samples to your home so you can take the time to feel fine about it. You stand on it, we stand behind it at Village Carpet Shop on Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Village Carpet Shop.
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading, high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind.
2nd and 10 for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 13-yard line. Yates once again and the gun. Chenoweth to his right side. Looks like the same lineup as last time. The handoff goes to Chenoweth, and he's going absolutely nowhere. He's going to be tackled for a loss to the 16-yard line. About a 3-yard loss there on that play. And the clock's continuing to run. Down to 23 seconds. And there's the clock's still running. Now they do line up. Yates in the gun. Down to 12 seconds. Yates is back to pass. Throws it across the middle, and it is complete. And I believe that's going to be enough to move the chains as he's tackled at the 2-yard line. 7 seconds left to play. They just going to have to spike it real quick.
They're going to use their last time out there to stop the clock.
Yep, you're right. So Mountain Home is going to take their final timeout. We'll break with 7 seconds left to play in the half. It is Siloam Springs leading Mountain Home 14-9. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Half. Mountain Home just used their last time out of the half as they trail Siloam Springs 14-9. Mountain Home driving after a big interception earlier actually just a couple of minutes ago. But right now what do you see Mountain Home looking to call right now?
Well, we're not having any success because they've got big tackles there, so we can't just line up and just run it. I don't think that we can do that. So
maybe a screen?
I don't know. I think maybe you look for some play action here. It looks like they're going to put Barnett back at the quarterback perhaps.
Okay. So Barnett is going to be in the quarterback position with 7 seconds left. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, and he's just going to keep it. He's going to get it across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Home, and they had their first lead of the night.
That's a classic case, Matt, there, just letting your senior go and get it. Barnett takes a snap and just barrels through the line at full speed. Good job there by the senior for the touchdown.
So Brady Barnett with the 2-yard gain and across the end zone. And are they going to, looks like they're going to line up to kick the extra point with 3 seconds left to play in the half. Now the clock won't run on this PAT. Or now someone else called timeout. Well, they gave it to Mountain Home, but I didn't think they had any left.
Timeout, Mountain Home.
So I'm not sure. Maybe they had that maybe there was an official timeout that they took off the board. I don't know. Anyway, we'll break with 3 seconds left in the half. It is a Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 15-14. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Visit American Safeguard Insurance of Mountain Home on the corner of Highway 62 and Cardinal. Insurance made simple.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local.
They are going to go for the kick instead of going for 2 with 3 seconds left to play in the half. Again, now the clock won't run any on this PAT. So, but let's see if they can gain one more point. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and Shaner's kick is good. We'll break with 3 seconds left in the half. It is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 16-14. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
A vital part of
to 14, and it's just a squib kick that Siloam Springs quickly fields, and they just took 1 second off the clock.
Yeah, he's trying to kick the ball on the top there because typically it'll take that bounce and bounce right over that first level. It just did not take that bounce, went right to the
right to the hands of a one of the front men for the Panthers.
Yep.
So that is 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. I think Siloam Springs probably just kneel on it, and looks like I think that's going to be the case. Yep. Here's the snap, and there's the kneel, and they're going to be content to go into the locker room with Mount Home leading by 2. Well, it's been an exciting game so far, Tobias.
That it has. We really expected a shootout, and been a lot of defense in this first half, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second.
So we're going to take a break and come back in just a moment and start the Ozarks team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty halftime show. That will be in just a few minutes. Our score at the break, Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 16-14. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
4 excellent reasons to choose Knox Orthopedics in Mountain Home are Doctors Knox,
4
Rawls,
minutes,
McConnell, and Franklin. They're trained and highly experienced in handling a full range of traumatic or chronic bone and joint conditions. Using on-site X-ray, MRI, and physical therapy, each physician oversees your individual treatment plan. Rediscover the joy of life, pain-free and productive. Appointments available at 4 area locations, number 3
Seth
Medical
should be coming
Plaza
in on
in
Seth
Mountain
Godwin.
Home, plus clinics in Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Visit KnoxOrthopedics.com for more information.
Here's the question.
but it's a load off for sure. I was kind of a one-man show mainly.
Were you?
Yeah, having to do 7th grade junior high school.
Yeah.
Being the AD and coach of spring sport, it's kind of been nice to just sit back and focus on one thing. Got a huge crowd tonight.
Yeah, we sure do.
So what are you going to talk about? Just transitioning from here from Mammoth to Mountain Home, talk about the upcoming season.
Yeah, just kind of how prep's been going for that.
We'll talk about our conference a little bit. It's a little different than the high school.
Yes, it is.
It's actually different than what it was last year. I know Green County Tech and Paragould and Nettleton got out.
Oh, they did?
We don't expect you to call a banker to fix your leaky faucet, just like no one expects you to be an expert in the home buying or selling process. That's why you have a realtor. When you hire a professional realtor like me, Kim Conan with Southern Breeze Real Estate, I work for you to ensure you are appropriately priced, correctly marketed, and get your home sold in a timely manner, allowing you to focus your energy on what you're best at. Kim Conan, Southern Breeze Real Estate, 425-8868.
Are you building a new house? Not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit Strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter of Mountain Home Bombers athletics.
You guys do a lot of
Strider Consulting, engineering our future.
Normally Brad does football and I do
United
basketball.
Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards.
Home and away.
As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven
not
marketing
sure how
system.
Especially if
to
Mountain Home
yourself
makes
to
the
call the
playoffs.
number one team in
that
the nation
that
today
same day,
at
the boys are supposed to be playing with Oklahoma City.
425-3860.
And it's
United
also
Country
Veterans
Real
Day,
Estate,
which we
proud
carry
supporters of
Veterans
our
Day ceremony.
Mountain Home Bombers.
5, Village Carpet Shop says
3, 2, 1.
And we welcome you to the Ozarks Team Halftime Show here on Classic Hits 101.7. Right now at the break, it is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 16-14. And we'll look over some of our numbers in just a little bit. Right now, joining me at the broadcast position is Seth Godwin, the new junior high boys basketball coach here at Mountain Home. And Seth, first, before we talk about basketball, just kind of tell me, you've been watching an exciting homecoming game tonight.
It has. We got a great crowd on hand, and Mountain Home ended the half strong there to take the lead. So hopefully we can hang on and get a win tonight.
Well, this is your first year here at Mountain Home. First off, just kind of tell me, looks like you've enjoyed it so far, haven't you?
Yeah, this is happy to be at Mountain Home. This is my 9th year in coaching. I spent 8 years at Mammoth Spring, and like you said, first year at Mountain Home. So far everything's been great. Our staff, our administration, Coach Fulcher, Coach Morris, my assistant. It's just been a good experience so far. The kids are great. We've got very good kids here at Mountain Home, and they've been working extremely hard
to continue that tradition for the 2022-23
Well, you and I were talking a little bit during the break. I know that we had quite a few responsibilities at Mammoth Spring, but I guess at the same time, was it a tough choice to leave your alma mater?
Mammoth Spring will always be a
Coleman
special
Family
place
Dentistry
to
is a
me.
proud supporter of
It'll
the
always
Mountain
be
Home
home,
Bombers.
but, as
A
far as the
family-friendly
fit,
dental office
as
provided
far
in the
as,
state-of-the-art
an
clinic.
opportunity to
Coleman
grow as a
Family
coach
Dentistry is
professionally.
dedicated to you.
I felt like
your
Mountain
health,
Home was a
especially your
place
smile.
that I would
With locations
branch
in
out
Mountain
to,
Home
and
Cotter,
me and
there's
Coach
every
Fulcher
reason
have
to
talked
book
in
your appointment
previous
today.
years, and
Call 870-424-4670.
it opened up, and it was the right timing. And like I said, it was the right fit, and after we talked,
The House of
me and
Realty
him had the
isn't just a
same
clever
vision,
play on a name.
on how we want
It's
to run this
the
program
place to
from
find
the ground
quality
up, and
realtors who help with buying and selling real
kind of
estate.
just all fell into
Are you
place.
downsizing?
That's
Need
kind of where we're at
commercial
right
property
now.
for that business
Well,
you've
talk
always
a
wanted?
little bit about
River
those
property?
preparations. How they've
The
been
House
going
of
so
Realty,
far.
Oh, it's going
owner
well.
Dick
We've
House
been
and his
trying to
staff
get in the
have
weight room.
represented the
Obviously,
area for 50
got
years,
started
so you
right
can
after
trust
dead
their
period,
knowledge. And they'll
we went
never
to
let the
few
ball
team
drop when it
games
comes to
over
your
at
deal.
Branson, and,
House of Realty,
got to
proud
kinda-
to support
got to
the
kinda see
Mountain
what
Home
we were
Bombers.
working with this
701
upcoming
South
year.
College.
Since school started, we've just been trying to get after it on the floor, trying to get bigger, faster, stronger in the weight room,
reader
working on
stress.
some skill
Goodbye
development.
business hours.
Want
a new level of banking
adjusting
convenience?
to not having some
Say
football
hello
kids
to
right
the
now. It's been a
Arvesco mobile
little
banking
challenging
app
for me,
from
but
Arvesco.
it's been
With
great. We've got a good
Arvesco,
amount
you
of
can
kids in the
deposit
gym right
checks,
now. We're going to
pay
get our
bills,
football kids
lost
next
or
week.
stolen
So
debit cards. You can
we
even
like the
pay
pieces
people
we have.
directly
And
with
if
just a
this
tap.
preseason,
Arvesco
if
lets
these
you bank
preseason
virtually
practices
anytime,
are an
anywhere.
indicator of how
And
the
it's
season
only from
goes, we're going to
Arvest
have a
Bank.
good one.
Goodbye
Well,
limits,
you just
hello
mentioned it
possibilities.
a
Arvest
little bit
Bank,
that
member FDIC,
you
equal housing.
got those pieces there with your team, but you've also got some good support staff around you. Josh and Brad, of course, from high school helping you guys out, and you've got some other good assistant coaches with you.
Yeah, they've been nothing but great. And, it's good to have. I think we've got seven voice coaches on staff total. There's lots of resources there, and everybody's got everybody back. We're a tight-knit family, and that's what we want here at Mountain Home for sure.
Well, your conference is a little different from what they see on the high school level, and actually, you guys actually it's a little different from last year. Some teams are out, so it's some long trips, but then again, so it's the same thing for the high school level too. So
yeah, we're going to play in the 5A East, like the junior high has been in there for a few years now, and you've got the two Jonesboro schools and Annie Camp and MacArthur, also Marion's in that
There is
conference.
no one that knows the Twin
West
Lakes
Memphis
area
has
better
three
than
junior
a local
highs,
realtor.
obviously
Local
us.
realtors
So
know all the best
it's going to be a
neighborhoods.
war
The
every
local
night. It's
realtor
going to
can
be a
find the best
dogfight. We're
properties
going to
that
come
fit
out
into your
really
local
well and
search
execute
criteria and when
at a
it
very
comes to
high
real
level.
estate. Baxter
because,
Real Estate Company
any
is the
given
name
night,
all
it's
locals
anybody's
know. As part of the
ballgame in that
Twin
league,
Lakes
for
community,
sure.
Baxter Real Estate Company
those
has local
schools
realtors who not
that
only
you
love
are
this
going to see,
area, but
while
truly
you're
know
not going
it
to see
too.
them on the high
When you
school
need a
level,
real
that
estate
does help
company,
you prepare
need
for
Baxter
some of
Real
that tough
Estate
competition that
Company.
you'll
The
see
Twin
later
Lakes
on.
area's
Oh, no
best
doubt.
choice
And that's
for
what
local
Coach
realtors.
Husky wanted our junior high to be in
Hi,
that
this is
league
Big
because we
Box
want to
Brad,
prepare our kids
inviting
the best
you
we
to
can
come
for the
see us
future.
at Brad's
And we
Big
feel
Box
like that if we
Store.
play in that
Brad, we've gone
5A
over
East
this
over there with
before.
those
You're not a
schools,
big
that it's
box
only going to
store.
make
I mean, we
our
have so
kids and
many
our
big
program better
TVs
for
and
the
big
future,
grills
especially
here,
when
and they
we
all
see
come in big boxes.
I did want to ask you just one last
Come
question.
see our Traeger grills,
You
Vision
coming from
grills,
Mammoth
and the
Spring,
huge
I know
Samsung TVs and our
last
other big
winter was an
boxes.
exciting time for that district. To see how far the girls made it to the state title.
Yeah, I mean, that was a neat part of history.
A vital part
the
of
boys
every
team
good business
has been
plan
to the
is a
finals
strong
twice
borrowing
over there in
strategy.
93
This is Sally
and
Gilbert, Market
2012.
President of Farmers and Merchants Bank.
It was
As
nice
you
to see
navigate the
the
volatility
women's
of
side,
our
the girls'
current
side
market,
get to
right
make that
now
far.
is the
They've
time to
got
talk
a
to a
bunch of
qualified
pieces
lending
back.
expert. Our loan
And,
officers can guide
honestly,
you
probably
through a
should
great
be them in
lending
Norfolk
strategy
again, have
to
a good chance
maintain
to
and
meet
grow
back
your
up in Hot
business.
Springs.
I invite you to find a
I
lender
wish
to meet
nothing
your
best for
needs by
those
stopping by
guys
or
over there. I got a
visiting
lot
our
of friends and
website,
family over there.
mebanking.com.
So I
Farmers
keep
and
up with
Merchants
them,
Bank,
but
member
I'm excited to be a Mountain Home
FDIC, equal
Bomber, that's for
housing
sure.
lender.
Well, Seth, again, thank you for joining us this evening, and I look forward to see what your boys can do this fall and winter.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
That was Mountain Home Junior Boys basketball coach Seth Godwin. We're going to take a break and come back and look at some other matchups around the state, see if we can give you some scores this evening. Right now, at the break, it is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 16-14. You're listening to the Ozarks Team Halftime Show on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home, 425-5040.
Just as your local State Farm agent provides good neighbor service
let's
with
go 3
surprisingly
minutes.
great rates, you can combine your home and auto. In fact, State Farm agent James Boyette is your go-to agent at Mountain Home with the service you deserve at the price
Yeah, I'm
you
about
want.
to- I'm about
so try
to try
combining home and
get
auto
those.
today. State Farm agent James Boyette will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 870-425-4540 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
4 excellent reasons to choose Knox Orthopedics in Mountain Home are Doctors Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin. They're trained and highly experienced in handling a full range of traumatic or chronic bone and joint conditions. Using on-site X-ray, MRI, and physical therapy, each physician oversees your individual treatment plan. Rediscover the joy of life, pain-free and productive. Appointments available at 4 area locations.
The game so
Number 3
far,
Medical
Brian's up
Plaza
on
in
Cabot
Mountain
10-7.
Home, plus clinics in Harrison, Salem, and West Plains. Visit knoxorthopedics.com for more information.
Here's a question. You've decided to sell your home. Where do you start? Hi, I'm Heather Hendricks.
And I'm John Schaub. Most buyers make up their minds in just 8 seconds. As they pull up, they're already deciding.
Mow the yard, trim the bushes, and put out some mulch. Make your your home look like you love it.
When you believe your home has value, your buyers believe it too.
Call the Ozarks team. Find us at enjoytheozarks.com.
The Ozarks team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62B East in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, man. Greenwood and Russell are tied at 14 at the break.
The 2010 Lady Bomber softball team entered the state tournament having come off 3 consecutive conference titles. The Lady Bombers would end up facing Benton in the finals, a team that had beaten them in the semifinals the year before. The final score
Little Rock Christian's up on Van Buren 13-7 at halftime. Little Rock Christian's up on Van Buren 13-7.
Those members here this evening, Lauren Adams-Ince.
You may see it as you've got a pretty good deal when you are shopping at the Salvation Army, but the Salvation Army family sees it as a warm meal for a hungry child, a bill paid for a struggling single mother, and many other types of needed assistance that so many people struggle to get in today's society. My name is Major Michelle Robbins, and I encourage you to shop at the Salvation Army Family Store. Make a difference that truly counts.
Kevin Adams.
We don't expect you to call a banker to fix your leaky faucet, just like no one expects you to be an expert in the home buying or selling process. That's why you have a realtor. When you hire a professional realtor like me, Kim Conan with Southern Breeze Real Estate, I work for you to ensure you are appropriately priced, correctly marketed, and get your home sold in a timely manner, allowing you to focus your energy on what you're best at. Kim Conan, Southern Breeze Real Estate, 425-8868.
And we welcome you back to the Ozarks team halftime show here on Classic Hits 101.7. Right now at the break.
They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain
They just got done recognizing the Mountain Home Athletic Hall of Honor class of 2022 that they will be enshrined during the banquet tomorrow afternoon at the high school cafeteria just across from us. That is going, the reception is going to start at noon, and then the banquet and program is going to be an hour later. All right, let's see what's going on. What else is going on? First off, in the 6A West, this is a big surprise right now. At halftime, Greenwood and Russellville tied at 14 apiece. Cyclones giving the Bulldogs all they want. Greenwood came into this game ranked 6th in the state overall, 2nd in Class 6A. Pulaski Academy, who is number 5 overall and number 1 in Class 5A, or Class 6A, excuse me, leading Greenbrier by a count of 16-6 in the second quarter. And at halftime, Little Rock Christian, who is number 5 in Class 6A, up on Van Buren, but not by much. 13-7, the Warriors lead the Pointers in that one. Lake Hamilton is idle this week. The Wolves are currently 9th in the state overall and number 4 in Class 6A. On the local level, have yet to see a score update on the game between Yellow Summit and Atkins. This is senior night for the Panthers. This is their last home game of the season. Also have not seen a score update on the game between Melbourne and Newport. That's a big matchup tonight in the 3A2. Melbourne currently ranked 4th in Class 3A by the Arkansas Sports Media. Salem idle this week. Harrison at home against Dardanelle this evening. Let's see if we've got an update on that one. We do. Goblins up on the Sand Lizards, 35-13 at halftime. In the Arkansas Sports Media top 10 games that I haven't yet mentioned, right now, second quarter, this matchup is looks like is led up to the hype. And okay, before we get to that, Yellow Summit is up on Atkins, was at 28-6, I believe, right there in the second quarter. So looks like Panthers looking to wrap up their home slate on a big note. So again, right now Bryant is up on Cabot, 10-7. This is number 1 versus number 2 in both the overall top 10 and in the Class 7A top 5. Bryant number 1, Cabot number 2. Also, Bentonville, who is ranked 3rd overall and in Class 7A, up on Rogers, 28-7 in the second quarter. The Mounties are ranked number 8 overall, number 5 in Class 7A. Also, Conway, who is number 4 overall and in Class 7A, playing at Little Rock Central this evening. Have yet to see a score update on that game. Number 7, Little Rock Catholic, who is also number 3 in Class 6A, playing at Jacksonville this evening. And let's see if we've got an update on that one. At the moment, we do not. Also, number 10, Bentonville is in Rogers tonight to take on Heritage, and we've not seen a score update on that game as of yet either. We've gone through all the Class 7A and the Class 6A top 5 games. And the Class 5A top 5, number 1, Joe T. Robinson made the short trip inside Little Rock to play Mills. Right now it is Mills up on the Sanders, 14-7 in the second quarter. Mills are currently ranked 4th in Class 5A. Number 2, Little Rock Parkview, playing at Magnolia tonight. Right now we don't have an update on that game. Okay, there it is. At halftime, a high-scoring game. The Patriots up on Magnolia 35-28 at the break. Number 3, Shiloh Christian, playing at home this evening against Farmington. And let's see if there's an update on that one. There is. Shiloh Christian is up on the Cardinals 22-16 at halftime. And number 5, Camden Fairview, is leading Hope in the first quarter 21-0. That was the last score we had from that game. In the Class 4A Top 5, number 1, Arkadelphia at Ashdown this evening. And let's see if there's an update on that game. At the moment, there is not. Oh, sorry, there it is. At halftime, Arkadelphia is up, but barely. The Badgers up 7-6 at halftime. Number 2, Harding Academy, playing at home tonight against Riverview. And let's see if there's an update on that one. In the second quarter, Harding Academy is up on the Raiders 16-0. Number 3, Warren, playing at Monticello this evening, and it is the Lumberjacks up 14-0 in the second quarter. Number 5, Star City, playing at Hamburg tonight, and right now Star City is up 29-0 at halftime. Number 4, Malvern, is idle this week. In the Class 3A Top 5, the games that we haven't yet mentioned, number 1, Prescott, playing at home, and I believe they're up on Smackover right now, 28-6 at halftime over the Curly Wolves up on the Buckaroos. Number 2, Boonville at home tonight against 5th-ranked Charleston, a big matchup in that conference. But right now it is the Tigers pretty much dominating the Bearcats, 28-7 at halftime. And number 3, Risen, at home tonight against Lake Village Lakeside, and Risen is up 22-14 at the break. In the Class 2A Top 5, it is number 1, Hazen, playing at home against Episcopal Collegiate. And let's see if there's an update on that game at the moment. There is not. Also tonight, actually there it is, second quarter, Hazen is up 33-0. Number 2, Carlisle, playing at Baptist Prep, and Carlisle's up 20-13 at halftime. Third-ranked Mount Ida is hosting Mineral Springs this evening, and Mount Ida is up 21-0 at halftime. Number 4, Bigelow, at home tonight against Johnson County Westside. I believe I saw an update. The second quarter, Bigelow was pretty much having their way with the Rebels, 44-6. Number 5, Mark Tree, is at home tonight against Clarendon. And let's see if there's an update on that one. At the moment, there is not. Turning to the 8-man level, number Izard County playing at Augusta this evening. Izard County has yet to lose in their conference, and this is going to stay that way. At halftime, the Cougars are up 52-6 right now. So I tell you, the football couldn't have started any better right now for Izard County. Marshall is at home tonight, their regular season finale against Rosebud. Have not seen an update on that one. And at halftime, Mountain View, who is number 1 in classes 4A, 3A, leading Cedar Ridge 38-0. So let's look at what else is going on in the state and the area. We will take another break and take a look at some of our halftime stats. Right now, it is Mountain Home up on Siloam Springs 16-14. You're listening to the Ozarks Team Halftime Show on Class Kids 101.7.
Time?
2 minutes, please. It's kind of like the Vegas Golden Knights. Their first year in the NHL, they made the Stanley Cup final. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet. No, but I did get some pizza. Specs, by the way. Hey, would you hand those glasses over? So how you been? No, he did just fine. Yeah, actually, actually, Dale called me before the game, let me know that was going to happen. So.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And we welcome you back to the Ozarks Team Halftime Show here on Class Kids 101.7. Right now, Mountain Home up on Siloam Springs on this homecoming night. 16-14 is a great crowd here this evening. Perfect weather. And right now, it's actually that first half couldn't have ended any better for Mountain Home to get that interception with a couple minutes left, and that led to 7 points with literally 3 seconds left on the clock. All right, let's take a look at some of our halftime stats. Offense, Mountain Home so far with 208 total yards. Siloam Springs with 157. KDH 8 of 16 passing for 125 yards. Brady Barnett 3 catches for 40 yards and 3 carries for 13 and a pair of touchdowns. Jacob Chenoweth 15 carries for 41 yards. As well for Siloam Springs, still their quarterback, he is 7 of 12 for 107 yards. And as we mentioned, Tobias, a lot of those came on screenplays.
Yeah, screenplays and scrambling. I mean, we knew that's how they're going to get a majority of their yards, and they stuck to the plan.
But one thing that has hurt still is the interceptions, and that happened again late in that first half.
It did. It fell to the favor of the Bombers. That late interception I thought was really a momentum turner, and allowed them to go in the half ahead as opposed to behind. Looks like the crowd's going to stick around and stick around for the great second half of football.
And that's going to be coming up in just a moment. That's going to wrap up the Ozarks Team Halftime Show. We're going to take a break and get the second half underway in just a moment. Our score is Mountain Home up on Siloam Springs 16-14. You're listening to Bomber Football on Class Kids 101.7. Go 90 seconds right now. Let me know when there's 15 seconds left. I may need more. I'm surprised they put some time back on the clock.
The band's marching exhibition will be here at Bomber Stadium on Thursday, November 3rd at 7 p.m. Let's hear it again for your Mountain Home Bomber Band.
That's 30 minutes. Yeah, right.
Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading, high-quality results.
Can you change that break to 3 minutes?
They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and
yes,
cost-efficiently.
They put extra time back on the clock.
White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Baxter Regional Medical Center is now Baxter Health. When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health,
well, Brad wasn't much help even when he was healthy, so.
Because when it feels like home, it feels like home. The Baxter Health team has proudly supported Bomber athletics since 1963 and are privileged to continue that tradition for the 2022-23 season. Go Bombers from Baxter Health.
third place with 19% of the vote, the freshman class. And the winners of the float competition with 36% of the vote, the senior class.
Again, want to say congratulations to the senior class. They won the homecoming float contest on KTLO.com with 36% of the vote. Sophomores were second with 6 percentage points behind, 30% for them, 19% for the freshmen, and 12% for the juniors. And also congratulations to the homecoming king and queen. Our homecoming queen was Trevi Shaner, who, again, we want to brag. She is an intern here at Classic Hits 101.7. And the homecoming king is Mason Cruz, so congratulations to both of them. And I tell you what, it's just a great night tonight right now, a great atmosphere, Tobias.
It is. It's been a whole great week of activities surrounding homecoming. You know, last night I was fortunate to get enough to go to the Mountain Home Education Foundation Hall of Honor. Just a wonderful night, and a lot of great work that the Education Foundation does. I'm sure everybody's heard of the Promise Scholarship.
Yes.
And all the other opportunities that the foundation provides, and their night of honor, honoring some former graduates of Mountain Home. You know, it rolls right into the homecoming court, rolls right into everything else, and just a great week. And it gets even better, Matt, if we end the week with a football win.
Tell you, those honorees from last night were definitely honorees to be proud of. Same thing for the Athletic Hall of Honor for tomorrow. So Mount Home's going to receive the second half kickoff after deferring the option to the second half. Nick Driscoll, I'm sorry, I'll take that back. It is Ronald Mancia back to kick for Siloam Springs. It's a kind of a squib kick that's going to be fielded at the 30-yard line. And Mount Home's just going to take over from there after one of their players just dove for it.
Yeah, he just covered it up. We don't need a turnover yet.
No,
not to start off the second half. So just good job there to play heads up and cover the ball up.
With just a 2-point margin, yeah, that would have been the worst thing.
Yeah.
16-14, Mountain Home up, and the clock is moving. Anyways, Mountain Home is starting off in the shotgun. First down across the 45 to the 50. At the 46-yard line of Siloam Springs.
I was talking about this a little bit earlier, Matt. In the first half, we really had I guess just making some mistakes, not being able to get hats on that second level. Those linebackers, great run there because the offensive line gets past that first level, gets a hat on linebackers, picks up really great positive yards.
But it's going to be an 18-yard gain for Chenoweth on that play. And the handoff is faked. Barnett's on the keeper. Across the 45 to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Mountain Home! What a run by Brady Barnett!
Barnett with 3 touchdowns tonight on the night. This senior came to play tonight, Matt.
A 46-yard run for Brady Barnett, and Mountain Home is an extra point away from going up 2 scores.
That's incredible.
10:35 let's play in the third quarter. It will be Jack Shaner back to kick. Mountain Home actually starts off in the swinging gate once again. Now they go into the traditional PAT format.
He had to earn every yard of that.
He sure did.
He had to make about 4 or 5 guys miss.
Snaps down, the hole's down, the kick is up, and it is good. 10:35 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 23-14. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
How long?
1 minute, please.
Here's a question. You've decided to sell your home. Where do you start? Hi, I'm Heather Hendricks.
And I'm John Schaub. Most buyers make up their minds in just 8 seconds. As they pull up, they're already deciding.
Mow the yard, trim the bushes, and put out some mulch. Make your home look like you love it.
When you believe your home has value, your buyers believe it too.
Call the Ozarks team. Find us at enjoytheozarks.com.
The Ozarks team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62B East in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Mountain Home back to kickoff. It is fielded, looks like about the 3-yard line, and it goes across the 10, across the 15, across the 20, across the 30, across the 40, and finally it looks like he's going to be brought down at the 40. Ooh, man, I got a little nervous there. That was a good kickoff return for Siloam Springs.
Absolutely, only one guy picks the ball up. That's George Leroy. And now we'll see what the Bombers offense does. And
Ball spotted at the 23-yard line where the Bombers will start first and 10.
looks like Yates is back in the game at quarterback. Mountain Home gets to the line of scrimmage in the gun.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Gates takes the snap, hands off, up the middle, Chenoweth.
Just hung up. So whenever you can, bring it back to me.
And we're back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for all those technical issues. The internet actually went down for a little bit here at Bomber Stadium, so we apologize, but we are back. Right now, it is, Tobias, I apologize.
No, I got you. It's been a little technical error, so what happened here, we'll just catch you up. Bomber defense really stepped up, caused a 4th down. Siloam Springs punts it, and Mountain Home has the ball here, second down, 2nd and 8.
It looks like at their own 24-yard line, Chenoweth takes a handoff, and looks like that was looks like a fake handoff there, I think. Anyways, the ball goes to the 25-yard line, so 3rd down coming up for the Bombers.
Barnett's back in there taking the snaps too. I think they're wanting to focus a little more on the run game, probably to run this clock and with the lead.
After his last run, I don't say I blame him.
Right.
So third down coming up. Looks like 8 yards to go for the Bombers at their own 25-yard line. 6:44 left to play in the third quarter. It is 23-14. Mountain Home leads Siloam Springs. Deep pass goes to the right side and well over the head of the receiver, incomplete. And it looks like the Mountain Home's trying to get a flag on that play, but to no avail.
I'm really surprised they didn't. I mean, he obviously makes contact there. It looks like before the ball gets there, so I was really kind of surprised we didn't see that. Those safeties are playing so far up, Matt. I mean, they have to take a shot there. Those guys are playing. They're not respecting deep ball at all.
Yep. So here we go with Mountain Home back to punt. 6:35 left to play. High snap. Goes over the head of the punter. He is able to chase it down and get the kick away. Good job getting the kick. And that goes for a good chunk of yards to the 33-yard line of Siloam Springs.
Brady Barnett just saved us again there, man.
He sure did.
That could have been terrible, and he somehow pulls it off the ground and kicks it and just boots the fire out of it and goes all the way down to their, I mean, what a kick. What a kick there.
So Siloam Springs will take over at their own, looks like they're going to mark it at the 34-yard line with 6:26 left to play in the third quarter. It is right now Mountain Home up by 2 possessions, 23-14 our score. Tonight's game brought to you by the Salvation Army. Shop the Salvation Army thrift store where you can make a real difference in the lives of your neighbors because all the proceeds go back into our community. So Siloam Springs in the gun. Still will hand off to his running back, and he's going to get a yard, and that's it. Mountain Home had the hole plugged up the middle there.
Yeah, they've figured out how to shut it down there in the middle.
So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Panthers at their own 35-yard line. This time still back to pass. It is caught near the 40. He gets it across to the 42-yard line. Looks like the 41-yard line. That's where he's going to be marked out of bounds. Clock will stop at 5:56 left to play in the third quarter. It is 3rd and 3 coming up for the Panthers.
You got Mostinger just right there in the flats again. That's been where he's gone all night, and just catches him on a little out right there.
6-yard gain on that pass play for the Panthers. So it's 3rd down and 3 at the 41-yard line. Still once again in the shotgun. H-back goes in motion. Still will hand off to his running back. He gets the first down across the 45, and he's going to be marked down at the 47-yard line. Looks like a 6-yard gain. He needed 4. Actually, it looks like they mark it at the looks like the 38 instead of the 37. So the 48 that is. So 1st and 10, Siloam Springs at their own 48 with 5:40 left to play in the third quarter. It's a 9-point Mountain Home lead. Still, once again, in the shotgun. H-back goes in motion, running back to the left side. He's going to hand it off to the running back, and he is going to go nowhere. I believe that was Jed Derwin tackled for no gain on that play.
We need more of that from our defense.
Yep, absolutely.
Good job there. A lot of talk there in the inside. Dover in the tackle discussing how they shut that down.
So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Panthers at their own 48-yard line. Still in the shotgun. He's going to throw to the right side. Low pass, but caught by his receiver, and he's going to go across the 45-yard line of Mountain Home, be thrown out of bounds, and a late flag coming up. And I bet Mountain Home's going to be called for unnecessary roughness.
I think that was a face mask. He got up.
Really?
Well,
okay.
I saw the receiver get up and grab his face mask. Is the only reason I'm thinking that.
Gotcha. All right. So let's see. Official is personal foul. They didn't say face mask, so I guess it was a little unnecessary roughness after he goes out of bounds. So they're going to tack on an extra 15 yards to the end of that play. So it will be first down for Siloam Springs. Let's see where they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line.
I understand you got to protect kids. That's a little ridiculous over there. I mean, that's just football. I wouldn't have thrown a flag there.
So 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 30. And another flag, as looks like someone moved. They're going to call Siloam Springs for the false start. So the 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15 at the 35-yard line. 4:49 left to play in the third quarter. 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Once again, still in the gun. Running back to his right side. 2 receivers split out to the left. Still back to throw. He's going to throw the deep pass towards the end zone, and it is all fought for and caught by Siloam Springs. Touchdown, Panthers. Oh, my goodness. He just ripped that out of the hands of the defender. That was Cameron Stafford with that play. 35-yard pass play. Or no, there's a flag down, or is that going to, so it may not count. Oh, wow. They're going to say an ineligible receiver downfield.
That is huge.
That is huge.
Bombers. That saves us. I was afraid they were going to call roughing the passer there.
Wow. So that, man, so now it's going to be 1st and 20 at the 40-yard line for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 40-yard line. 2 costly penalties right now for the Panthers.
It is.
So 1st and 20 for Siloam Springs. Still once again in the shotgun. Well, that was a good play by the receiver, just all for naught. So the handoff goes to the running back. He will go across the 40 to the 36-yard line. A 4-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 16 coming up for Siloam Springs. Again, that touchdown didn't count, but how good was that? Was Cameron Stafford just ripping it? Make sure that the defender didn't get that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, the ball was thrown a little short. I mean, and the defense had the play on the ball, but he just goes right up over top of him and just takes it from him. And man, we got to watch that.
Yep, 2nd and 16 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 36. Still in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He goes to the right side to try to get away from his defender. He gets off just before he draws the sack, and it will go out of bounds, incomplete. Just was able to throw it away at the last minute.
Yeah, he took a shot right as he threw it, and that's
he
good.
Did.
You want to get the defense finally getting a little bit of pressure. They send a little blitz there right in the middle and really bringing up a huge 3rd down here.
3rd and 16 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 36-yard line. 3:52 left to play in the third quarter. 23-14 Mountain Home up right now. So still looks like he's going to be in the gun by himself this time. 3 receivers split out to the left, 2 to the right. Still back to throw. He is able to avoid another sack for now. Now he's going to keep it, go across the 30, across the 25 to the 20, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds at the looks like the 17 or 18 yard line. And that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it looks like Ty Hannaford was the one that finally got to force him out there. man, he's just such a good scrambler.
He really
he's
is.
just so fast. He's got, I don't know, it's just he's back there, he's in the pocket, and when he takes those first 3 or 4 steps, I mean, he's got everybody beat once he's got them first 3 or 4 steps. He's just so fast.
It's a gain of 18 yards for Still on what was 3rd and 16. So it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line of Mountain Home. Still will fake the handoff, go across the 20, and be brought down. Actually, it looks like at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
3.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Mountain Home up by 9 right now. 23-14 is the score. 2nd and 10 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 18-yard line. Panthers bringing in some substitutions. 19 seconds to get to the playoff. Well, they're still talking. They're going to have to get to the line pretty soon. Down to 8. Down to 5. They do go to the line. Still has a running back to his left side in the gun. He is able to get the snap off. He drifts towards to his right side, and he's going to be sacked. It's been passed. Looks like outside the 20, so they're back outside the red zone at the 21-yard line, I believe. Yep, the 3-yard loss for Siloam Springs. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Panthers.
You can tell that the defense spent a lot of time in the last 2 weeks, like I said earlier, staying at home. As soon as Robert Dovert sees that he's back and passing, he shoots like he's shot out of a cannon and makes a sack there. Great job, man. Nice to have him on defensive end for you.
So 3rd and 13 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 21. 2:16 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Still once again in the gun. He's going to flip it to the end-around runner, who I believe that was Gio Flores. He's going to go across the 20 to the, I believe, 16-yard line, well short of the first down.
With field position here, I mean, I think they're too far out of field goal range. I mean, I look for him to go to 4th down here.
That was about a 5-yard gain on that play, so it is going to be 4th and 8, and it looks like they are going to try for the 3.
He must have a better foot than I saw in warm-ups.
Well, and even 3 points would make it a 1-possession game once again. So that's the key there. So it is going to be Mancia back to try the field goal for Siloam Springs. There will be a 33-yard attempt. The snap is down, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And that makes it a 1-possession game once again. We'll break with 1:17 left to play in the 3rd quarter. It is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 23-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
How long?
A vital part of
1 minute,
every
please.
good business plan is a strong borrowing strategy. This is Sally Gilbert, Market President of Farmers and Merchants Bank. As you navigate the volatility of our current market, right now is the time to talk to a qualified lending expert. Our loan officers can guide you through a great lending strategy to maintain and grow your business. I invite you to find the lender to meet your needs by stopping by or visiting our website, mebanking.com. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home. 425-5040.
Mancia back to kick off for Siloam Springs, and he will
with surprisingly
will
great
kick over
rates.
the head
You
of
can combine your home and auto. In fact, State Farm agent James Boyette is your go-to
over the head of the
agent
returner, and
Mountain Home.
it just barely bounced into the end zone for the touchback.
So try combining home and auto today.
So Mountain Home will start with 1:17 left to play in the 3rd quarter at their own 25-yard line. No, I'm sorry, the 20-yard line. I'm so used to college. So it is going to be 1st and 10 at the 20 of Mountain Home for the Bombers. They're up 23-17 right now. Is it still Barnett in the backfield, or is that Yates?
I believe that's Barnett.
Okay, it is Barnett. He's going to fake the handoff and going to be tackled for a loss. No, actually, they're going to say no gain. I didn't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage, but they said he did.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
A little over a minute left to play in the 3rd quarter. 6-point Mountain Home lead. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bombers at their own 20. Barnett this time back to pass, tries to throw a screen pass over to the right side. It just bounced off the hands of Jacob Chenoweth. Incomplete, and 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bombers. Well, you hate to see a 3 and out right here.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you almost can't have that.
Yeah.
You need to. They've been moving the ball so well.
Yeah. Now, especially now that the game's been cut to possession. 1:43 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Barnett in the gun. Chenoweth to his right side. Barnett back to throw once again. He's going to drift over to the right side. And he's going to find Chenoweth complete across the 30. First down. Across the 35. Across the 40. Down to the 45-yard line. A big 25-yard pass play from Brady Barnett to Jacob Chenoweth.
So made a switch on us again. They brought in Yates there. That was actually Yates that fired that one across.
Oh, was Yates? Okay.
Yeah. They keep swapping them in.
And you can't see those numbers.
No, you can't.
So they're actually going to mark it at the 26-yard line, 46-yard line, a 26-yard gain for Mountain Home on 3rd and 10. So first down coming up for Mountain Home at their own 46. Yates back to throw. Screen pass to Chenoweth over on the left side. He gets complete to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and looks like he's going to be thrown out of bounds at the 14-yard line of Siloam Springs. Or, well, no, they're going to say it was actually got pushed out sooner than that, but still at the 20-yard line of Siloam Springs.
Things change in a hurry there. You know, we go from a long 3rd down and a couple of great plays there by the Bombers and putting us in great field position here.
A 34-yard pass play to Chenoweth on that play. 1st and 10 at the 20. The handoff goes to Chenoweth across the 20 to, looks like, the 16-yard line, a 4-yard gain for Chenoweth, and 2nd and 6 coming up for Mountain Home. And that looks like maybe the last play of the 3rd quarter. It is going to be as the final 5 seconds are about to tick down. So we will break. We've got 12 minutes left to play in this one. Our score at the end of 3. Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 23-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
I got it.
United Country Real Estate of Mountain Home is the largest seller of rural real estate in the United States. With United Country, you'll find trust and integrity, integral parts of their high standards. As a seller, you'll benefit from United Country's unique and proven marketing system. You owe it to yourself to call the #1 team in the nation today at 425-3820. United Country Real Estate, proud supporters of our Mountain Home Bombers.
Village Carpet Shop says,
Baby, when you need to know where the deals are hot and the price is low, and we'll tell you.
At Village Carpet Shop.
Come and deal with us, you'll feel fine.
Do you need to find time to shop for flooring? Then call Village Carpet Shop. We'll bring our samples to your home so you can take the time to feel fine about it. You stand on it, we stand behind it at Village Carpet Shop on Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
You're ready to start the 4th quarter here at Bomber Stadium on the campus of Mountain Home High School Career Academies. This is Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7, KCTT Yellville Mountain Home. 2nd and 6 for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 16. The ball is thrown over to the left side, another screen pass. Looks like caught. Let's see who that was. That was Blake Bentley there on the catch, and that will go to the where'd they go? The 12-yard line?
Yeah, right about the 11 or 12.
Okay, so another 4-yard gain, and it's going to be 4th and 2 for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 12-yard line. Or sorry, 3rd and 2. I'm sorry. The snap goes to. I believe that was that Yates or was that Barnett?
That was Yates.
That was Yates.
Man,
okay.
What a horrible spot.
They gave them. Looks like they're giving them the 11-yard line. That's a 1-yard gain. So 4th and 1 coming up for the Bombers. So Mount Home's got a decision to make, and probably they're going to go for it, I believe. So 11 and a half minutes left to play in this game. It is 4th and 1 for Mountain Home at the 11-yard line, and this time he's going to go under center, and looks like I believe they got the first.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Plus a little.
Yeah, maybe a yard and a half on that play. They needed 1. And so it is 1st and goal coming up for Mountain Home at the 10-yard line.
I like the call there. I like the call there. You know, Yates comes to the line, you know, like he's trying to change the play, and they quick snap it to get the yards there. I like that.
So Yates will hand off to Chenoweth. He gets it across the 10 to about the 8-yard line. So about a 1 or 2 yard gain on that play. Second and goal coming up with 11 minutes left to play. Mount Siloam trying to make it a 2-possession game once again. They're up 23-17 right now. Yates back in the gun. Chenoweth to his right side. Man goes in motion to the right. Yates will drift over to the right side. His pass is caught over to the 5-yard line, and it looks like he's going to be thrown out of bounds at the 2 or 3 yard line there. Blake Bentley on the catch. It looks like they're going to be about the 2 yard line, so about a 6 yard gain on that pass play. Third and goal at the 2 for Mountain Home. The handoff goes to Chenoweth, and is he going to get in? Still no signal. There it is. Touchdown, Mountain Home. Well, he just had to fight for that goal line, and he got in.
Yeah, he did. It looks like he got a couple of the Siloam Springs players down. I mean, they go up to the line of scrimmage, and Mountain Home just, quite frankly, bowls right over them. I mean, Matt, that's just a classic example of wanting a little more than your opponent.
Well, one of Siloam Springs players is still down right now. Looks like trainers are tending to him. But right now it's a 2-possession game once again with 10:26 left to play in the final quarter. And let's see, they're still tending to him at the moment. Tell you what, we're going to, while they look at him, we're going to a break with the 10:26 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home up on Siloam Springs 29-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Visit American Safeguard Insurance of Mountain Home on the corner of Highway 62 and Cardinal. Insurance made simple.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real
Jack Shainer's extra point is good. 10:26 remaining in the ballgame. Siloam Springs 17, Mountain Home 30.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
A vital part of every good business plan is a strong borrowing strategy. This is Sally Gilbert, Market President of Farmers and Merchants Bank. As you navigate the volatility of our current market, right now is the time to talk to a qualified lending expert. Our loan officers can guide you through a great lending strategy to maintain and grow your business. I invite you to find the lender to meet your needs by stopping by or visiting our website, mebanking.com. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 19...
And looks like, now they're going to have to kick from 5 yards further back. They got called for offsides before they even got the kick off. That's got to make a special teams coach just go nuts.
That gets a little frustrating, yeah. And it's a lot of emotion. It's homecoming. A lot of those players who play special teams, that's all the time they see the field they get lamped up.
It is going to be Kelso Hott instead of the 40 kicking off from the 35. The kick is up and looks like a end-over-end kick that's going to bounce to the 10, to the 5, and just out of bounds at the 1, just outside the pylon. Oh, man.
I don't know that I've ever seen one roll like that, Matt. It literally rolled and just about scraped the pylon. What a kick. That was a great kick.
So unfortunately, it's going to bring the ball to the 35-yard line. Oh, man. You'd like to see that on a punt, but just yeah. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at their own 35-yard line after the penalty. Well, now they put it at the 40? Okay. I could have sworn it was at the 35 earlier, but anyway, so 1st and 10 at their own 40 for Siloam Springs. They're once again in the shotgun. The handoff goes to the running back. I believe that was Jed Derwin on the carry, and he's going to get it to the 43-yard line, a gain of 3. Oh, no, they're going to make it a gain of 4, actually. They mark it at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Panthers. So still once again in the shotgun. Derwin to his right side. 3 receivers split out to the left for Siloam Springs, 1 to the right. Still back to throw, and the pass is tipped and intercepted by Mountain Home and near the 50-yard line, across the 30, across the 20, to the 10, and it's going to be marked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. What a play by Mountain Home, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Dylan Drury just makes a snag there. I mean, it looks like kind of got tipped a little bit. He picks it up and almost takes it to the house.
Yep. I believe that was about a probably about a 43-yard interception return. I believe that was just outside the 50.
Yeah. And the sideline just erupted, you know.
Yeah. Well, 1st and goal at the 8 for Mountain Home. So here is Yates back in the shotgun. He's going to go to his left side, cut inside to the 5, and go and be brought down. Looks like at about the 2-yard line, a 6-yard gain for Yates on 1st down. And now looks like Siloam Springs has another player shaken up. He's back on his feet. Is he going to come out of the game though? No. They didn't stop the clock for him, so I guess he can stay in there. Well, now he is going to come out of the game. He is limping a little bit as he's heading over to the Siloam Springs sideline. 9:03 let's play in the game. Mountain Home is right now up 30-17, but they're looking to build on that. 2nd and goal from the, I believe, the 2-yard line there. Yates back in the gun. He's going to hand off to Chenoweth, and he's going to be brought down near the 5-yard line, I believe, and that's going to be a 3-yard loss.
Just nothing there. That hole closed real quick. That right-hand side is just wide open, though. I'm surprised they don't try to fake there and go right because, man, there's just nothing on that right side but end zone.
Yep. So 3rd and goal at the 5 for Mountain Home. Yates once again in the gun. Chenoweth to his right side. 1 receiver split out to the left, 1 to the right, and looks like he's going to keep it. And he's going to break a tackle, get across the 5 to about the 2-yard line. And so he gains 3 on that play, made something out of nothing. But 4th and goal coming up for the Bombers.
Let's get another listen on the sidelines. Told you that right-hand side was open there.
Yeah.
Big 4th down here. I think you need these extra points. Just go ahead and.
Less than 8 minutes left to play in the game. Mountain Home right now up 30-17. And down to 15 seconds left on the play clock. And they're going to go for it. 4th and goal at the 2. Down to 5 seconds. Brady Barnett is in the
number 4.
And looks like he's going to get it, keep it, go into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Home.
If my math is right, Matt, that is number 4 for Brady Barnett tonight. Talk about a huge night on the senior for homecoming.
Absolutely. And with that, Mountain Home is now up 3 possessions. And Jack Shaner will attempt to make it a 20-point game with the extra point here. Right now, that's Mountain Home once again in the swinging gate. Now they will go into the traditional PAT format. So Shaner back to kick. There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. We'll break with 7.5 minutes left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 37-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Baxter Regional Medical Center is now Baxter Health. When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure is their mission, because when it feels like home, it heals like home. The Baxter Health team has proudly supported Bomber athletics since 1963 and are privileged to continue that tradition for the 2022-23 season. Go Bombers from Baxter Health.
Use the smile to change your world, but don't let the world change your smile. Coleman Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Mountain Home Bombers. A family-friendly dental office providing the state-of-the-art clinic, Coleman Family Dentistry is dedicated to you, your health, and especially your smile. With locations in Mountain Home and Cotter, there's every reason to book your appointment today. Call 870-424-4670. Go Bombers.
Receives the kickoff as a short kickoff, and it won't be returned for anything, as the guy who grabbed it was pretty much tackled immediately, and Siloam Springs will have it at their own 35-yard line with 7:28 left to play in the game. Mountain Home up 37-17. Tonight's game is brought to you by James Boyette State Farm. His office strives to assist their customers in managing the risks of everyday life, recovering from the unexpected and realizing their dreams. Here's Still back in the shotgun. He's going to throw it to the left side, and the pass is caught for a 5-yard gain.
Still's pass complete.
That was good. That was a good catch by that receiver there.
Yeah, it was.
See, that was
Barnett on that side, had him covered up.
I believe that was Montzinger on the catch there. Again, 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for Siloam Springs. They're back in the gun, still throwing to the left side, and this pass is caught across the 50, across the 45 of Mountain Home to the 41-yard line. Move the chains for Siloam Springs on the catch by Cameron Stafford. So it's 1st and 10 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 41, 6:50 left. Here is Still once again back to throw, and this is another catch for Siloam Springs. That was Jonathan Graves with the catch, and that will go to the 36-yard line, about a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up for Siloam Springs. They're in a hurry right now. Here's Still once again in the gun. He's going to go to his left side, trying to avoid the sack, and he does get the throw off, incomplete. Dangerous throw there.
It was. I think, looks like Dover got a hand on it. Just barely, my goodness. You know what, we hadn't talked about this tonight, Matt, but Barnett, he scored a lot of touchdowns, but on defense, he's had to man up Graves over there. Now, Graves is a 6'5", 178-pound senior. He's tall, he's athletic, but Barnett has managed tonight for the most part to pretty much shut him down.
Yeah, absolutely. So 3rd and 5 coming up for Siloam Springs with 6:21 left to play in the game. They're down to the Mountain Home 37-17. The ball is at the Mountain Home 36. Still in the gun, fakes the handoff, throws over to the left side, screen pass is caught, but looks like the receiver is going to be tackled looks like 2 yards shy of the first down. About a 3-yard gain on that play. So 4th and 2 coming up for Siloam Springs, and at this point they've got to go for it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So 4th and 2 for Siloam Springs at the Mountain Home 33-yard line. Still fakes the handoff, goes over to his right side, tries to throw it over it goes over the head of the H-back Noah Ship, incomplete, and Siloam Springs will give the ball up on downs.
Turnover on downs there, and your defense just playing such a great game tonight. I mean, they've really poured it on the second half.
So Mountain Home will come back out on the field with the ball at their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mountain Home. 5:46 left to play in this game. It is a 20-point lead for the Bombers, 37-17. Tell you, this is a good win if the score holds up. It'll be a good win for Mountain Home, and knowing that 2 more wins would get them in the playoffs after this.
I mean, you got a shot. The season's not over.
No, it's not. So Mountain Home once again in the shotgun. Is that Yates or is that Barnett? Well, the handoff goes to Chenoweth. Looks like he's going to get it to the 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain on first down there. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, but I expect him just to hand off, let the clock run.
Yeah.
What's really nice to see, though, Matt, is on the sidelines, you can just feel the players and the happiness. I mean,
absolutely.
It's a long season to go this long without a win, and you can see it starting to set in a little bit now. You can see them, they're dancing around. You can tell they're having fun tonight, and they're having a good time, and they're just a team that really, really deserves that.
You know, the thing is, the 6A West is by far the best conference in the state. And the teams that they've played have been powerhouse teams. So to get this win is big for them. Looks like on the keeper, it's going to be a first down across the 40, across the 45, across the 50 to the 46-yard line of Siloam Springs. I believe that was Barnett.
Yeah, Barnett again.
So it's another first down for Brady Barnett. He has looked great tonight.
He has. He has earned his keep tonight for sure, and that's what you want. Senior, last homecoming, man, just love to see that.
1st and 10 for Mountain Home at the Siloam Springs 46-yard line. 4:38 left to play in the game. Mountain Home up 37-17. They're letting this the play clock run out as much as possible. Now they finally get to the line with 8 seconds left. Down to 4. And there's the snap. The handoff goes to Chenoweth. He breaks a tackle, gets a 1-yard gain, and then is driven back after that. 2nd and 9 coming up at the 45-yard line of Siloam Springs.
Yeah, the linebacker just happened to be filling that exact hole he was trying to get through. Hit him at the line of scrimmage. He bounces off, just nowhere to go.
No. We take inside 4 minutes here in this contest. Mountain Home with the ball up by 20. 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line of the Panthers.
And this is where you see they'll take time to get the play in. They'll take their time, drawing up the right play here, and you really want to get probably one more first down to do it.
Absolutely. So Barnett once again in the gun. Chenoweth to his right side. Fakes the handoff. Now he's going to keep it across the 45 to the 44-yard line. So another 1-yard gain. 3rd and 8 coming up. Now there's a stoppage of play.
Well, extracurricular right there. One of their players jumped on one of ours, and both teams came in to save each other.
Well, Siloam Springs is going to take the timeout. We'll break with 3:18 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home up on Siloam Springs 37-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
We don't expect you to call a banker to fix your leaky faucet.
How much time?
Just like
1
no one
minute,
expects
please.
you to be an expert in the home buying or selling process. That's why you have a realtor. When you hire a professional realtor like me, Kim Conan with Southern Breeze Real Estate, I work for you to ensure you are appropriately priced, correctly marketed, and get your home sold in a timely manner, allowing you to focus your energy on what you're best at. Kim Conan, Southern Breeze Real Estate, 425-8868.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23...
Yeah, he used to be in my old school, and he used to do football practice badly. And I was a shithead back in the day, and I got in a lot of trouble, so I got caught a lot. And he was a baseball player, so...
On 3rd and 8, Barnett fakes a handoff. He throws to right now, cuts back to the left. First down more as he goes across the 30, across the 20, across the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountain Home! And that's the way to put an exclamation point on it.
5 touchdowns, Matt. That's unbelievable.
That is. 44-yard run for Brady Barnett. Hey, what he did is he went to his right, then quickly just reversed course, went back to the left side, and he was just gone. No one could catch him after that.
Yeah, play action. He kind of fakes the right, rolls out there, and receivers covered up, so he just takes off and he runs over one Siloam Springs Panther to get there. He just wants it more, man. What a great night. We keep saying it, but my goodness.
Jack Shaner with the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. We'll break with 3:05 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Siloam Springs 44-17. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Name Brady Barnett, our player of the game tonight, brought to you by Brad's Home Entertainment. See the complete line of Traeger wood-fire pellet grills exclusively at Brad's Home Entertainment. What a night Brady Barnett has had, Tobias.
Absolutely, 5 touchdowns already. I don't think anybody's going to be able to top that tonight. In fact, man, I don't know anybody's going to top that this year. He has just went out tonight and put on a show.
Well, on the kickoff, Cameron Stafford calls for the fair catch, and that will Siloam Springs will start at their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10 with 3:05 left to play in this game.
You look for Mountain Home to start making some substitutions here, probably start getting some of these younger guys in, let some of these guys come off and enjoy an ovation from in front of this hometown crowd.
So still back in the gun, he's going to flip to the man that goes in around, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Looks like about a 1-yard loss to the 26.
He got planted by Robert Dover,
He
who
sure
comes
did.
backside, full speed, and just trucks him. My goodness.
2:45 left to play in the game. 2nd and 11 for Siloam Springs at the 26-yard line. 44-17, Mountain Home up right now here at Bomber Stadium. Great atmosphere tonight for this homecoming. Mountain Home win. Weather is good. I don't think you could have asked for anything more. The handoff goes to the running back, and boy, he got stood up right there. And looks like it's going to be, well, he might gain that yard back.
Yeah. Maybe, yep. Great weather. Like I said, what better way to finish up homecoming than with a big win here. Wonderful weekend. You said we've got the tomorrow. We've got the Athletic Hall of Fame,
Yes.
I believe. Yep. Also Jam Fest going on in town tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So the party continues.
3rd and 10 at the 27 for Siloam Springs. Still back in the gun. Looks like he's back to throw. Now he's going to take off. He's going to get it across the 30. Brought down at the 31, well short the first down. So 4th and 6 coming up for the Panthers with 1:36 left to play in the game, and they're just going to. Looks like they're going to be content to punt.
Yeah, look for him to punt. Mountain Home field it, line up in the victory, kneel line, let's go to the house.
Yep. Down to 1:20 left in this game.
You can see it. You can see it on the fans. You can see it on the players. Just a wonderful feeling here in Bomber Stadium tonight.
So the kick is going to be a spiral, a high spiral that's going to be downed at the 34-yard line of Mountain Home.
34-yard line with the Bombers. We'll start 1st and 10.
So it's 1st and 10 coming up for Mountain Home at their own 34 with 1:03 left to play, and they'll probably just take a few knees, and that should probably do it.
Yeah. I thought one might, but I think there's going to be a couple. Maybe
Yeah.
I mean, if we just continuously fumble and continuously score, yeah, there's a chance.
Be excited to see that Van Buren score during the postgame
Oh,
show.
yeah, absolutely.
See what they're doing. I think that's going to be our biggest hurdle, of the 3, this one being one of the 3. And next week will be a challenge.
Yeah. So Mountain Home in the shotgun, and there's the first knee. And so the 40-second play clock winds down. We're down to 53 seconds left to play in this game. It's a big win for Mountain Home tonight. Again, if they win out, from here they're going to make the postseason, which will start, I believe, November 11th, Veterans Day.
Wow. I would not have guessed that. I mean, just like I said, it's just the regulations for getting in the playoffs now are just so much different.
Yep.
But good for them. I mean, anything can happen once you get playoffs. Everybody's schedule starts over then.
There's another knee, and that should do it. For those of you that don't know, by the way, in Class 6A, you've got to make the top 6 in your conference to make it to state. So there was the final knee, and they're going to tick the last few seconds off, and a good win tonight for Mountain Home, Tobias.
Absolutely, and couldn't have happened on a better night with homecoming. And just excited for these players. Hugs, high fives. Man, what a night.
Our final score tonight, Mountain Home defeats Siloam Springs 44-17. We will start the Knox Orthopedics postgame show in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Football on Classic Hits 101.7.
How long?
We can go 4 minutes here. How are you doing on spots?
I'm halfway through the post-show spots already.
Oh, okay. There you go.